Welcome everyone to the Right Wing Dice Squad. We are not streaming this. I am just recording this in advance. If you decide to watch this at any point, what the hell you're doing with your life? There's way more content out there. Last we left off a couple months ago, our group of adventurers was set out on a quest by Resman. Was searching for a bow, the Everwood bow to be specific. A legendary bow from the Everwood forest that could have been made from the very first tree of the Everwood forest. He's not entirely sure where the bow is, but he has some ideas. And sent you in direction of one of those ideas. On the way, the group stumbled into a couple big holes in the field and couldn't leave the hole well enough alone. Decided to go into one of them, attacked by a giant purple worm. Defeated the worm. Now they're sitting out in that field, trying to decide whether or not they're going to leave that other hole well enough alone. Echo, Hilda, Lilith, Bjorn, Reverie, and I believe Caesar's also hanging around with you guys. What are you doing?
If I recall correctly, whoever just shouted, let's go check out the other cave.
Yes, indeed he did, and Lilith turned to walk that way with Reverie.
Then Echo is for sure walking that way.
I will follow my comrades.
I imagine Bjorn is following along with you.
Yeah, we're pretty.
Yeah. All right. I guess I am too.
Inseparable.
Yeah.
All right. So, moving into the hole, who's up front? Well, I guess Reverie's up front. So, Reverie, you slide into the side of this. It's not even a hole so much as it's a inclined cave in the side of this hill. You get to the edge of it. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
All right, let's see if I can switch over to D&D Beyond without losing audio.
I can roll it for you, buddy, if you want.
Right.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. It's working so far. Okay, where are my rolls? Skills. Perception. Yep. That is a 14. But I do believe... No, wait. Actually, I don't know if I have dark vision. Let me double check. Where...
You guys see all those dice just get rolled?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so it's working. We're good. Where you at, Reverie?
I rolled as 14.
Fuck, what level are we? I forgot
to.
to.
If I have dark vision or not,
think I
but I don't
fucked
know
with
where
my
that is
guy.
in the mobile app.
It's underneath your. It'll be listed underneath your passive wisdom, passive intelligence, passive wisdom. It'll just say additional sense types. It'll just list them under those.
I do not have dark vision then.
Yep.
So you step up, looking at this hole. You don't have dark vision, so you can't see too far down into the hole. It's daylight, right? So there's daylight going down into the hole. But once it gets to the dark portion of it, obviously you can't see any further.
Is it? What time is it?
Daylight. It starts like
Oh.
3 o'clock, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought it was getting late.
I may have said that, but that was 2 months ago. I can't remember.
So it's 2
How does
p.m.
How does it look? How does the cave look compared to the other one as far as like the ground? Is it worn smooth? Is it rough?
Very similar. Similar diameter.
Trying to remember how far we got last time before we were attacked by the full worm. I look over at Echo. Hey you! You're stronger than I am. Throw a rock as far as you can down that hole and see what happens.
I am stronger than you. I want to look for like the most baseball size, like just what looks like a perfect circle rock for me to get as much distance to adhere to the parameters of the thing he just told me.
Yeah, you got it. Roll a perception
And
check.
it's probably unnecessary, but I'm gonna guidance him on his throw.
Yeah.
We're starting off strong, ladies and gentlemen. That's a natural 1 + 4 for 5.
Ooh. You should have guidance. You get the. Oh, you got the 4.
Yeah, it's not going to change a natural 1.
So
Getting my real dice
strangest
out.
thing, absolute strangest things going on, right? You reach down and you're looking around. You're like, oh, there's rocks everywhere. It'd be so easy to find this rock that's the perfect size that I need. And you start getting a little frustrated because there's nothing. It's like, oh, great. I mean, if I wanted to skip on the lake, there's all these great rocks for that, but there's nothing that's the right size that I want. So eventually you just get a little bit flustered and pick up something that you think might work.
All right. Channeling my frustration from the lack of the perfect rock available, I want to get down on one knee so that way, because you said it's kind of like a sunken in opening to the cave.
Yes.
I want to line my arm up to where I'm able to like come across full speed and send it straight down the center of the cave to get as far as I can.
Can I do something before he throws it?
Yes.
I'd like to put light on that rock he's about to throw.
I have dark vision, so I was.
Oh, okay.
Also,
It
Mom,
was just,
Yes.
I am so proud of you for saying that because nobody fucking said a thing to you. That was just you, and I am impressed.
all of you.
Yes.
All
Golf
right.
clap.
So
I know.
you grab this rock. It's the roundest thing that you could find. You reach back, you go to throw it. It lights up in your hand right as you're throwing. You're like, oh, that was handy. And as you're going to throw it, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. 16.
As the rock bounces off the invisible force field covering the hole.
As it hits the invisible creature standing directly in front of you.
As you're going to throw it, just out of your peripheral vision again, you see the thing light up. You're like, that's handy. It's going to light up all the way down that cave. And then right as you're about to release it, you see that it's not a rock in your hand. It's some sort of an insect that has a big stinger, and it's going right towards your hand. And right at the last second, you duck your hand back as a stinger just flies down past where your hand was just ducked out of, and it buzzes off away. Looks like a big wasp.
Did it buzz into the cave?
It did not.
I want to,
Lilith busts out laughing and turns to Reverie like that. How did you even plan that? Then looks into the cave and wants to see what she notices in there.
All right. Was there something that you were doing before that? Echo.
Echo? Yeah, when it falls to the ground and it flies away, I want to look at everybody like, how many rocks did I see?
There's a lot of
Laying on
rocks.
I just want to like take a moment and I take my sword out and I want to be like, everybody be prepared. The rocks can turn into wasps.
Wait, is this thing still lit up?
Hysterically loud.
It is. It's buzzing away.
Reverie's chasing it, trying to catch it.
All right.
Distractions.
Dude, it's a lit up wasp! What do you... It just, like, a lit up living thing just flew past his head. What do you expect?
So first, I want Lilith to roll a perception check as you get to the edge of the mouth of the cave. Did we lose Lilith?
I thought she just turned her camera off. Did we
No,
actually
I'm
lose her?
here. Sorry. 17.
17. Looking down into the cave, it is remarkably similar to the other one. Whatever dug that one, which you now know was the giant purple worm that's rapidly decomposing on the other side of the cave mouth. This one was also dug by that same thing. Down here in this cave, though, you see some differences. Just towards the edge of your dark vision sight, you can see some strands of silk, maybe? Just on the edge of the cave walls.
Like silk, like a spider?
Yes.
I'm gonna turn to Reverie and be like, this one's got spiders.
Reverie's already fucked off. Reverie, I need you to...
I just turned around and yelled that in his direction. So.
He's fucked right off. I imagine
Of
he doesn't
wherever
hear
he
anything that you're saying.
was.
Full
So the
speed
party
focus.
can hear it is what I'm getting at.
I want you to roll a grappling check. So, dexterity.
strength?
Strength.
I
Strength.
really secretly hope that you lose a wrestling match with a wasp.
Is it only strength, or is it strength or dexterity?
Strength or dexterity comes when you are going against a thing. It's a strength check for you.
Okay, it's a strength check, not a save, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Or wait, I'm not supposed to do that. I don't know.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Ooh! You go in to grab this
Oh, man.
relatively large wasp.
That's gonna be funny.
It's... I guess it was palm size for Echo, so for you it's about torso sized, right? Smaller than you, but not significantly so. Like a big cat,
Wait, I can fit in the palm of Echo's hand?
almost.
Yeah, I've
Cool.
Almost.
Yeah, I've,
Almost.
I was about to say, how tall are you? Like 2-3 feet or some shit?
2.5.
2.5 feet? Yeah, I'm 7.5 feet. So yeah,
Yeah,
and that's if I'm not
almost.
in my big form.
Okay.
So you do get to it, and you're reaching around to try to grab it. It slips your grasp, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. Uh, 15.
It goes to sting you, and you are able to dodge out of the way as it's flying. As stinger comes barreling towards your chest. So
Is
slips
it shooting the stingers, or is
No,
it a
no,
melee
it's-
stinger?
It's a melee stinger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like, dodge out of the way. How far away am I from the party at this point? Like, how far have we traveled?
Not terribly far. I'd say that's around 60 feet.
Okay. Is it still lit up?
Oh yeah.
It's a concentration spell, right?
Light, I don't think is a concentration spell.
Let's find out.
Or is it just a cantrip? Is that the cantrip one?
Yeah, it's a
It's a cantrip,
cantrip,
yeah.
and it lasts for an hour.
Yep.
But you don't know that.
You said
Reverie doesn't know that.
you said Lilith. Yeah, you said Lilith.
Was yelling.
Shouted something,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, she yelled at you. Said Reverie something or another. What the hell did she yell?
This one has
I-
spiders.
Yeah, so I heard her yell my name, but I was focusing on trying to catch this thing. So I hear her yell, I miss, it tries to stab me, I float and I point. You win this game of tag, sir, but I'll be back. And I like dive bomb back to the party.
What?
Did we get?
What
As I
level?
get to Lilith, he's really good at tag.
Did we just start a thing where you're gonna try to tag wasps? Because I really hope so.
You see Lilith
If they're lit
give
up.
Reverie like a good game and give him a knuckle.
Echo is still just standing with his sword out, like in his battle position, his arm up, and he's doing like circles, like scanning the rocks, waiting till we make a decision in a direction to move.
From all
Like-
the turn into
like an automated turret left to right, just like
Guys, I don't
So
know
as
how
I see-
else to critically fail picking up a fucking rock.
that was beautiful, and I loved it. Richard,
so
if you
after
weren't
I get
able to
my-
hear, I went to throw a rock into the cave, and it was
I did
actually
hear
a
it.
wasp. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
after I get my
Just got
dap from
here.
Lilith,
Help me out here real quick.
since I
Sorry,
see-
briefly. What level are we supposed to be? Because I put my guy at level 10.
6.
yeah, 6.
Not to.
What is
So
I
So
was
I-
just
you-
using
you-
it for
You also have to
yeah.
get rid of those 2 purples you gave yourself.
after I get my dap from Lilith, as I see Echo like slowly rotating in place, I want to fly over and stand on his head so that I'm also slowly rotating in place, just like stand on top of him.
Adam, I don't know how this works in the anatomy of a Warforged, so I'm going to make it a DM question. Is my upper half able to rotate in a 360 degree without my lower half moving, or is it able to like twist and turn separately from each other? Because I don't have a normal anatomy.
So is he
What would be
articulated
cooler?
or is it a solid body?
It'd be so much cooler if my legs are completely planted and my upper body's going in a circle.
Let's do that.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah, let's do that.
In that case, Reverie is on top of his head as he spins around. Reverie's also trying to twist and see if he can get his body to go.
I saw that coming immediately. I was like, you bet, it's a spinning element.
As he's sitting on my head, I'm like, I see that you failed to catch the escape. Unfortunate. Well, it's gonna be weird to get back into that voice.
Oh, you want another one? Reverie just starts
radio
tossing
host.
him rocks. Reverie just drops down and starts tossing rocks at him, just like underhand lobbing rocks.
I want to slash all of the rocks. All of them.
You're softball throwing these, Reverie? Underhand?
Like underhand lob. Underhand lob, yeah.
I'm not going to make you do a check then. I am, however, going to make Echo do a check. I want a dexterity check.
Just raw dexterity.
Oh, yeah.
A natural 1.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It's really a natural one. Again.
Hang on.
They're not strong.
I need new dice. They're mad. I was away from them for so long. I abandoned them and they abandoned me.
So you start swinging away at these rocks, and maybe the idea that they could be something other than rocks has got you massively concerned. You're swinging with your hammer?
No, I have
You have a
the
sword.
giant slayer
That's
greatsword.
right. That's right. You have the sword.
Yeah,
So
Bjorn has the hammer.
two-handed swinging this thing around. Go ahead and roll an attack.
We hear
27.
Lilith, does that hit?
Oh, 27, does it hit me?
Yes, it does. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh no.
So it was really good damage. It was 15.
So a flurry of strikes come flying out from Echo as he's trying to smash these rocks. A couple of them he kind of nicks, but he's getting frustrated with it, just looking around. There's so many rocks coming from so many different places. Reverie's just loving the idea, like the flurry of motion, until all of a sudden that sword sinks deep into Lilith's hip, and everybody stops for a moment and goes, oh shit.
Hey, brother, you got to be calming it down. You're hitting our teammates. This is not a good
Lilith
look for
wants
anyone.
to fall backwards in a very dramatic way and pretend to be dead.
Roll a
I
deception
really,
check.
out of all the checks, I hope I fail. This is one of them.
I need a deception check, Lilith.
It's gonna be really good, actually. 24.
All right. Everybody's perceiving this. I will let everybody do a perception check, an active perception check, because nobody would get that if it was passive.
22.
18.
What'd you get, Bjorn?
15.
A 9.
Oh. Lilith falls over. Fucking dead.
Reverie
So I-
immediately stops throwing rocks and flies over to Lilith and starts. Wait, she's just lying on the ground. Where'd the sword hit her?
Hip.
In the hip.
In the hip. I run over to Lilith also to do spare the dying.
Echo is just emitting noises that you guys assume are crying. He's just like, ah, 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 ah.
And then Lilith, for dramatic
Wait,
effect, wants to wait until everyone is at the pinnacle. That's happening. Both people have reached her. And then once, I don't know if Bjorn had an action, but then I want to just like open my eyes and be like, I gotcha.
I'm just wide-eyed, slack-jawed, like looking at how could my compatriot have done such an awful thing.
So Reverie was actually going straight to poke the cut. Like, are you dead? And then she goes, gotcha. And he's,
Oh, one thing you do notice, Lilith, is that Caesar, who was standing there with you guys, is arms folded, looking down at you with amused expression that says, "You didn't get me, bitch."
I forgot he was there.
he's so abnormally quiet.
What was the damage though? I didn't hear it.
15.
15.
So yeah, seeing that she's not dead. Wait, what did you yell at me?
You
I'm
don't
assuming
talking
remember. You
about
don't
that's in
remember.
character. No, I think that's in character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
because all I heard was her call my name. I didn't.
No,
hear
I
Oh,
got you.
see- okay,
It's just-
you're saying that. So Lilith 1 wants to remove the sword from her hip, or did it just slash through and you still have it?
Yeah, I didn't just leave it
Okay.
embedded in you.
Okay, I was picturing it embedded, like I held it in a very dramatic, like, like
You-
went down.
Yeah, you could have held on, or you wouldn't have fallen over then.
That's how I pictured it. No, I guess I was looking at spiders. This cave has spiders.
Well, we do need bandages now.
That's for
Hold
sword.
on, just 1 second. You're telling me you are not dead this whole time?
I want to look at him and be like, brother, I believe this has been one of their humor.
This is
And
not
Lilith
funny. I've
walks up
lost
to
so
Echo.
many comrades. This is not funny.
I walk up to Echo and Bjorn. I'm just like, indeed, it is not funny. You did stab me, but I am hilarious. Just gonna turn around.
Wait, Dan, did you figure out what season you're in?
True, I suppose.
Spring. I'm in spring.
Call
You're
everything
spring.
even Stevens.
I want to like look at the rocks and look at the sword. It's a relatively new sword in my head. That's my like analysis I've made, and be like, I am still adjusting to the weight of my new weapon. And then I'm
yeah.
gonna step back 3 feet, and I'm gonna do like 10 practice swings to feel more comfortable with it.
Lilith is discreetly keeping a distance.
All right, what are you guys
so
doing?
yeah, Reverie looks at Lilith. So do you wanna go grab some webbing, wrap on that cut?
I'm counting my dice because you guys are going into this cave.
I love it.
I'm stuck on a fucking. I'm gonna have
Grab-
to reset my computer. So whatever you're gonna do, just I give Echo my full authority. But apparently Windows Update is fucking me right now, so I have to.
How injured does Lilith look? Lilith.
Lilith probably has a gash on her side still.
yeah. So there was a sword here a second ago.
It's a big hit.
Hold on a second.
That was funny.
Fucking try to get them ones out of the way now. Jesus.
Okay, I will be okay. I'm gonna get up and do I have a health potion? I gotta see where the hell I wrote things I have. I have an
That's one
anti
thing.
potion.
Since I can't find my notes, I don't remember all
I-
of that.
I have 80% of a basilisk tongue and a stomach.
Reverie does not have a potion. However, he apparently does have a tankard of wine. And so he extends that out to Lilith, like, yeah, this will help.
Lilith takes a sip and gives it back.
If that's anything other than wine, I don't remember. So we're just gonna go.
Yeah,
No,
that
it's
is
just
It is now
it's just plain
wine.
wine.
It was actually
It's just plain-
a sacred
wine.
artifact given from the gods, and it heals everybody.
Levels them up. The 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the blood of all the gods, actually. So I assume that you guys are still interested in the cave. Is
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm doing.
Lilith just got up when Reverie said it and was just started heading that way, and I'm just investigating what's ahead because I know
Wait,
that.
When
how
she
far down the walls are the webs?
How far? I'll relay whatever Adam says. So how far are they?
About 60 feet down.
before Lilith goes into the cave, I want to be like, wait, Lilith, perhaps I should go first. I owe you a hit.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna walk ahead.
You see Reverie stare
Still
at the cave,
keeping
and
a
then
discreet distance.
perk up. You guys want to see something cool? And he flies forward 30 feet into the cave, produce flame, and throws a ball of fire at the webbing to see if it'll catch fire. And then his hope is that it'll just like ring the cave in fire and travel down the webs.
Right, so you fly 30 feet down. Get your. What is it that you're casting?
Produce flame, it's just a cantrip. So like you produce a ball of flame that you can throw 30 feet. Throw up to 30 feet.
You do
It does have
launch
an attack.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the attack.
Actions. 21.
Yeah, so you throw this little ball of flame down into the cave. You watch it lights up the walls on the way down, and it hits some of the webs and just in a spiral form, just lights not everything, but a lot of the webs on the way down.
You just see him floating in the middle of the tunnel with his arms raised, reveling. He's like, look, it's like the opposite of when they coolly walk away from explosion. He's staring at the fire with his arms up. Yes!
Echo's hand kind of just like slowly goes like this, and it's like, I thought we wanted to acquire the webbing for her injury.
This is way cooler.
These are all
File noted.
good.
And then I'm gonna keep walking down.
You have dark vision?
No, I don't.
Well, but are there not fires now?
No,
Nah, I burned them out quick. I assume they're
yes,
webs.
it just singed his. Now it's done.
Oh.
Moving down further into the cave, getting darker and darker. You're about 60 feet down now, stepping through some of the webs. It's a little sticky, but it's not terribly bad. You don't hear anything. Nothing's moving. You're about 60 feet down. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take my torch out when it gets
I
dark
want to
enough,
observe and see if I see anything.
and I'm gonna light the torch, and the little stick out thing that I have for people to mount on my shoulder, I want to try to mount the torch like into my shoulder.
So easy enough. You've got the torch into your shoulder. You've got your sword in your hands. You're looking around. The diameter of this cave is about 20 feet total. So you're not quite halfway up. There's singe marks from the little fireball, but there are still a lot of webs. Here. That torch is lighting in the front. You'll see a lot of webs.
And I'm just gonna look back to the group and be like, more webs.
I'm sorry, did someone say more flame?
And then you hear Lilith yell, more flame, and I want to shoot a fireball like 60 feet in front of us.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, a fireball or a
Yeah,
fireball?
she said fireball. She knows what she's about.
What are you doing,
I did.
Lilith?
I said what I said.
She's shooting a fireball 60 feet ahead of us.
Oh, actually, how far can it go? Oh, it can go up to 150 feet.
Yeah.
So I want to shoot it 150 feet ahead.
How far does your dark vision go?
I don't know. 60 feet. I'm guessing.
Yeah. So you can.
Anything worth doing once is worth doing twice. Welcome to where I'm at right now.
Fire in the hole. So this is gonna be good.
I'm making choices.
I loved it. It was hilarious.
Just a point you choose. So I need to know. You can see 60 feet ahead of you, right? Because that's your dark vision.
Yeah.
You'd see the hole just going straight down 60 feet ahead of you. You have no idea where the hole goes beyond that 60 feet. But you don't have to see a place to fire off of a fireball at it. You just have to pick a point, and that's where it goes. So, I will ask you, you can't see past 60 feet. Where would you like to put this fireball?
I want to. The pathway that I see, if it looks like it's going straight, I'm just going to aim it down the center. I'm aiming to hit, because you said there's webs blocking the way, and I'm aiming to light as much on fire as I can, going as far as I can make it. From what I presume is a straight path, for the most part.
All right, so 150 feet from where you are currently, you would like to set off a fireball.
Yep.
Excellent. Please.
You've triggered my trap card.
Please roll those dice.
This is exactly one of those moments I'm talking about.
Am
I want
I
to
rolling?
animate the damage.
8d6, I believe it is.
Oh, 8d6 damage. Okay. Or, yeah.
Wait, no, it's more than that. Hang on.
Yeah,
No, it's 86.
No. Nope. Reverie and Lilith have realized that webs look cool when they're burning.
I mean, I think we already knew that, but we've definitely reinforced it.
32?
Outstanding. So, standing just right behind Echo, you come up, looking around, you see a bunch of flames. He looks back at you for confirmation of what you should be doing. This is what we should be doing. You point your finger down the hole. You launch a beam. It's like a laser beam that just quickly shoots out from your fingertip, just fires down. It only gets about 90 feet down before it hits wall. Concrete wall, but as it's going down, you can see this beam traveling, just little glimmer of light as it's going down. You see little flickers of the web, and then little flickers of the spiders that are on those webs that are pretty big, and then those spiders just flicker out as this beam goes flying down the hole. About 90 feet down the hole, the entire thing erupts. Your ears, everyone inside, your ears are just shocked from the air pressure that's just being slammed into your head. You can see the dust in the rock in front of you, and just a wall of dust comes smacking into you and then slowly drifting out. You're pretty sure you closed the hole ahead.
And then Lilith is gonna turn back and just be like, "Oh, it was deeper."
Echo is gonna be like, I understand. Based off of your response, I initially thought my slash was also deeper. And then I'm gonna turn around and start walking out.
In that moment, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Ooh.
And don't tell me
I was about to say.
I'm taking my headphones off. Don't tell me yet. Just roll initiative and have it ready.
I was about to say to the group, just that you guys saw the spiders though.
I saw this. It's chilly.
I regret no choices. Literally, this season when I was reading it was like anything worth doing once is worth doing twice. Which I was like, I guess I have to go to the second cave because
Right? It's twice.
why not?
Well, that's the hilarious thing about coming back after so long was immediately when I said that, everybody's like, no, we should go to sleep first. But then this time I was like, let's do this. Everybody's like, okay.
Oh, I should have gone to sleep. Just so we're being clear.
There we go. Got it. We're good.
I was gonna say it's in your weight bench.
Yeah, Richie, I can hear you if you're wondering.
I cannot.
I
That-
can't.
It just was choppy. All I heard was yar. That was pretty much it. No, well then I'm on the money.
I still can't hear him.
He's become a dwarf pirate.
I can't hear him either, so.
I can't hear Richie if he's supposed to be here. All of us aren't hearing him.
Can you hear Richie, Charles?
I could hear him when he was. Is he talking actively right now?
No. Richie? Richie?
I can hear him. I can hear him. Yeah.
I can't hear him.
I can't hear him
I
either.
cannot.
What
I cannot hear him.
the fetch?
I'm the only one that can hear him. Listen, me and Bjorn have such a legit bond that you guys just aren't a part of it, okay?
You'll never be there.
Apparently.
Bjorn and I.
We're talking with our eyes right now. You just see us looking at each other.
It actually is me and Bjorn.
You wouldn't say me have a special bond. You'd say I have a special bond. So it's Bjorn and I. That works. Just grab
Yeah, it is how it works, and I was certain that I was correct, so now I'm questioning myself.
He told me that last time.
That's how I explain it to her, so she gets it right.
That's exactly right. Like that's exactly, and I was thinking in my head, I was like, no, it's totally this, because I said it in my head and it sounded correct, but then you said it, and I was like, no, but that sounds correct. Anyway,
Make sure you're getting old, dude. Starting. This is the first time.
I
Of
guess.
money.
Richie, are you here? Are you back on your computer? What are you doing? Richie? Bjorn? Bjorn?
If his computer is updating, can he use the smoking phone link that you sent?
That's what he was using
Adam?
on his phone.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
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 I can't hear any of you now.
That's on your end. That's 100% on your end.
I can't.
So this definitely resolves the question of, does getting rid of streaming lower the technical difficulties?
No,
Not if they're user error.
not.
No, fuck that. It's Windows error. Fuck you.
It does remind me. I forget what show it was. They were talking about Space Force or something, or some stupid shit. But they're talking about a meteor coming to hit the Earth, and they're gonna send a missile to intercept it. And then the tech is like, "Fuck!" And they're like, "What?" They're like, "There's a fucking Windows update. I can't do the calculations."
All right.
Dude, that's the second one I've had this week. Fuck that shit. But all right.
Has everyone rolled initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
Si, senor.
Echo is 19.
Okay.
Rubbery is 11.
Okay. That's 20. I'm not sure if that's a good thing though.
All right, Micah, let's go.
Every nat 20 is a good thing.
Hilda is a 14.
I don't care if it's for eating bread quicker than somebody else in a tavern.
Who gets to chew the cyanide first? Me.
Yep.
And Lilith?
17.
Bjorn, you watched as this fireball beam flew down the cave. You watched these spiders that are further now than your dark vision can see. But the strangest thing is, as that beam was traveling down the cave, they seemed to blink out of existence. Now you're standing, you're looking at what appears to be an empty tunnel with a bunch of dust coming up at you. The vision is slightly obscured for everyone here from the dust, from the massive explosion. What are you doing?
So we're not in combat?
Oh, you are? What are you doing?
We,
How would
He's
I
done.
know that? Why would I roll initiative if I'm not? I don't know if I'm in combat.
Mechanics of the game, primarily.
You're a
So
mechanic.
it's more how are you reacting to the situation he described.
All right. What can I do? I am going to cast my echo. Within my field of vision, so however obscured that is.
Lilith is gonna back up behind everybody discreetly, but just kind of fading back.
It's
On
not
your turn.
Is this a creature in the center of us? Is that an enemy
There's nobody.
that we can't see?
There's nobody that you can see right now. There's no enemies you can see.
That's just the party as far as the tokens go.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm the big boy.
I am going to then rally out. Yeah, stay near me. I don't think it's safe out there, you know. And I'm gonna squeeze in between the two squishies I can see in front of me. Yep, and that'll do it.
Echo.
Oh. My feet go into that plant position, my sword comes out of my arm, and I'm full sentry spinning. And I'd like to hold an attack for if something enters melee range.
You got it? Holding attack. Lilith?
Lilith wants to back up towards the exit of the cave.
How much would you like to back up?
Where am I? I'm in the front right now, correct?
I know it's unrelated, but it's really cool that her character's hand is up, like it actually just shot the fireball.
I'm just
Wanna
happy that you can
go-
fucking see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Awesome,
10
better.
feet back just so I'm at the back of the group.
How much would you like to go?
10.
Oof. You took revenge.
Everyone's going down.
Everyone's fucking going down. Is that your turn, Lilith?
And then I don't observe anything else.
Are you going to use your turn to observe something, or are you going to?
Yeah.
Are you just
I
gonna do a
move
perception
and
check?
then
You
yeah.
can hold an action. That's a possibility. I don't know that you've ever done that, but holding an action is a possibility on your turn.
so I could just hold like a spell to cast.
Yeah. So yeah, you're like, you set up a condition to use the action, so you're holding it for if you see something or whatever it may be.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hold Bane, and I'm watching to see if I see spiders to cast it on.
You're gonna cast Bane on a spider that you see.
Yeah.
Okay. Hilda, what's your dexterity?
What's my dexterity?
Yeah.
I really gotta refamiliarize myself with all this fucking.
I know. Everyone's fucking struggling.
I have an 11 on it, but I don't have a plus anything.
That's okay. 11 is good to know. That means it's not your turn. Somebody else is before you. Lilith, right next to you, out of nowhere, materializes out of another plane of existence, perhaps. A spider. Next to you, Hilda, one pops up. Next to you, Reverie, one pops up. Next to you, Echo, one pops up. Next to you, Bjorn. And next to Zezer. Don't hate on me, I ran out of spider figures.
You piece of shit. Fucking fag.
That was the runt of the litter. Like, all the spiders beard were terrified, and that when it comes up, it's like, oh my god, that one's all fucked up.
This one came out with dirt face and like a carapace handicapped
Yeah.
spider. Fucking.
It's like he's got a helmet on. He's sitting
Is
there.
that a beetle that is raised by spiders?
He's got a thorax.
It's very uncomfortably trying to hold its arms to mimic the way the spiders look.
When you're ready, we'll continue.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
I got a couple more.
Lilith, first attack coming to you. That's gonna be 17 to hit.
Let me see something real quick.
After that one's attack, are we going to do the held actions?
And I used Ben's luck to make it minus a d4 that I roll.
Second.
I want to use Bend Luck. When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, ability check, save throw, you can use reaction to spend 2 sorcery points and roll a d4 and apply it to the number.
Yep, do it. I think we agreed that that's going to make you roll on the Wild Surge table on your
Yes.
turn, right?
Yes, we all agreed the more wild surges, the more hilarious.
All right, cool.
What did you roll again? Was it 17?
It was.
I didn't even do the math on this.
Ben Luck, roll
Well,
your
it
d4.
still hits me, so go ahead.
All right. Yeah, so we will do the attack after this. You,
See you
Like he's
back there.
waving at you.
yeah, we'll do the attack after this.
I've forgotten all of my spells. I am trying my best.
Yeah,
I
I have no idea what I'm doing. All right.
Yeah, it's so weird to come back in and not know things.
5.
Scrubs.
Go fuck yourself, Charles.
So you take 5 piercing damage from the hit. And then I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
What's a nat 20?
Oof. Thankfully. Nat 20. The bite from this spider, it's nasty. You still take 12 points of poison damage on top of
Good
5.
God.
It's a real nasty bite.
Is poison necrotic?
Nope, poison's poison.
Okay. Duh. Makes sense.
Yep.
All right. Now you can cast Bane. Which ones are you gonna cast Bane on? There's 6 of them total.
That's up to 3, right?
The 3 in front of me, I guess. Or I guess the beetle. I forgot the beetle is one.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we get that
So
fucking beetle.
The 3 closest to you.
Yeah.
We get the beetle spider. I want its carapace.
We're gonna bring it into a town and be like, what type of spider is this?
Because
And
I
like,
forgot, I'm not going to make you do a concentration check on that. I forgot to give them at the beginning.
Oh yeah, that would have been because it also would have subtracted a d4.
You gave him rafts? What the fuck?
It's just markers, so that I remember.
You're gonna flood
that
us
they
out and they get rafts?
God damn it! Fuck you! All right, swing your attack there. Oh,
15 plus
yes,
23.
yes.
15 damage.
Roll him 1. All right, so you smack really hard into him, and see it stutter quite a bit. That hurt it a lot. I think you can take a second attack because you held your action. There's 2 attacks.
I do not believe so.
No.
I think that's one of the
Yeah, 'cause I-
unfortunate parts of it.
Of holding, and I think that's the resource economy of holding your action. You can only do 1.
Fair enough.
Because
All right.
the way the extra attack reads is it says you can take an extra attack when you choose the attack action on your turn.
I see. Fair enough. Okay. Nobody else was holding an attack. It's gonna be that guy had his turn. Bjorn, attack coming to you.
Did you skip me?
19
Nope.
to hit.
Oh, question about this.
Does 19 hit? Is the question.
Well, it wouldn't, but I don't know if I should have this already. I already have plate armor.
Yes.
Where the fuck did you get plate armor from?
No.
Yeah,
No,
I
but-
didn't think so.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, nobody has plate armor. Mom's been
Yeah.
like asking about it all over the place, every town.
You have half plate, if I remember correctly.
That would make
chainmail.
sense. Yeah, one of the two because they're the most affordable
Mhm.
for lower
I
levels.
do
Because
have half plate.
yeah, because
Well, no,
full.
we found all that.
Well, it
armor
doesn't
in
matter.
the-
Half plate is the same AC.
Well, no, because mom has isn't mom in broken plate that's just operating as half plate until she gets it
Yes,
repaired.
that is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, because when we fought at that troll at that keep, we found the room with
I
armor.
think
in
you
it.
Yeah.
got me in chainmail, Charles.
That's because it's operating as chainmail until you
Oh,
get it
okay.
repaired. If
Okay, that's
I
fine.
put the actual plate armor in there, it'll give you the AC, which you don't have
Okay.
yet.
Does 19 hit?
Then yeah, 19 hits.
Oh boy.
Cloud rune.
So you take 3 piercing damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
As a reaction, I'm using my Cloud Rune.
What is that?
As a reaction, when I or a creature I can see within 30 feet is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to choose a different creature that attack is affected to. So I want to make that hit the ugly beetle creature.
Oh, what a fucking clutch move. Mane!
1 second. I know we did this before, but I fucking don't remember. I told you it was gonna be a rough one tonight, guys.
Yeah. We had established aesthetically it would look like clouds appeared or some sort of stormy clouds to magically transfer the damage. But it effectively, it effectively, I can choose if an attack hits something, I can choose to make that attack go to another creature, and as long as the attack roll is still high enough to hit that creature, then it suffers the effects of the attack.
What's the range?
30 feet.
30 feet. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And we are doing that. He's attacking him, and you're doing it to the one. Which one are you hitting? Which one are you having that effect?
The ugly beetle looking one. Yeah.
Got it. He's gonna take 3. Needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. Passes.
Damn it.
Does he take poison damage?
Bitch. Strong beetle, you guys.
6. So yeah, he does end up taking the bite, the clouds, and as this thing goes in to attack you, you watch images of this beetle thing jump in front of you, which is so strange, and then you watch the beetle back here, the face spider, get attacked from its other friend. Nasty. Let me count up this.
It's not. It shouldn't be strange to me unless this is like a new thing that you've acquired.
No, you're familiar with my runes.
If there's any saving throw, he has a -4. Unless it tells those next attack.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
He did have a
yeah,
saving
do
throw.
that.
He did have a saving throw. Hang on.
-4 to it.
Okay,
He's
hang on.
on Bane right now.
Is it -4?
Is
or
it -4
-4?
or minus a D4? Yeah.
Yeah, but she rolled. Is that what you rolled?
Oh. No, I never rolled for them. To 2, -2.
He still passes.
Damn it.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool though. I like this. It's a good fight to get us warmed up again. I like it. All right. That's him. Him.
Does that go away off him, I guess?
No, I think it,
Echo attack coming to you.
Gotcha.
So he
no, it
survives.
stays.
15.
No.
Misses.
Oh no, it's for a minute. It's
Hilda
concentration.
attack coming to you.
Okay.
No, you don't have to attack.
It
No,
doesn't.
I know
It
it's coming to me.
it misses.
Okay.
Coming to you, Reverie.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that misses. 15.
Just misses, yep.
And these are. Oh, that also misses. Man. Big misses. Bummer. That is their turn. Up next is Hilda.
Are there 3 spiders left that don't have Bane on them?
You don't.
Oh, I can't see them? Going by what I can see on here.
I mean, I don't know what
Okay.
If
Bane.
your, I-
Yeah.
That's
if your
cool, I
idea
don't
is to
know.
cast Bane on more, you can't. It just recasts it.
Okay, gotcha.
No, that's she didn't cast it to begin with.
Didn't cast it.
Yeah.
Did.
I didn't cast it to begin with, so I don't know.
Oh, all right, my bad. Yeah, you can cast it on the
didn't-
other
I
ones.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know which ones have
What-
it. That's
what-
made a good point.
I don't know what does
Let's
Bane
see
look
what
like. I
Bane
imagine
looks
there's some sort of visual.
It has to have some sort of magical effect. Let me see what.
I imagine because it's from the Fae, it's a literal little rain cloud, and
Just-
it kind of rains on them.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed you didn't say that like just wet confetti fell.
I was
gonna
gonna say
It's a
confetti,
literal
too.
They're-
tiny little storm that's just over their head that's slightly inconveniencing them to a -4, -2.
Yeah, and their 8 eyes are all pouty. They look sad.
So I let you get away with it there, Lilith. But I am gonna have these other guys roll a charisma saving throw
Yeah.
to see if Bane.
Yeah,
affects
I forgot to. So
Up to
It's
3
14.
creatures you
It's-
choose.
it. Okay.
Too little, too late now, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, guys. It's back in the saddle for all of us.
What was that for the wild magic table?
No, that's for Bane. It's a saving
Oh,
throw.
I also need to
Oh,
roll
oh,
that.
Saving throw.
Are you casting Bane on all of these guys?
No, I'm gonna attack the 2 attacks on my guy.
Do it.
Alright.
Oh, you're not making them roll their charisma saves to
No.
see if they're Banes? For me?
No.
No, I'm just,
11
we're
versus
moving
10.
forward. Yeah, we're moving forward.
First one
First
missed.
one
It
missed,
was
it was
11.
11.
That does miss.
Second one
Second
is
one
18.
is 18.
Hits.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Now
I
I
do.
do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's it. Because your first
Six.
attack mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have to use that custodians.
Yeah, no.
I thought there was another one.
but I can't roll it.
Another what?
So it was 6 damage.
You got it. To the one right there.
Yes.
So, what do you got? A sword?
There
You got a
was
sword,
something
right?
else, but- It's a warhammer.
Warhammer. That's right. Warhammer comes smacking down on top of this guy. Crushes one of its front legs, but it still looks pretty combat effective. 95%, you would say. Alright, Hilda, is that your turn?
It is.
Lilith, you went already, correct?
No.
I assume it.
No, we had the held actions.
Yeah, Lilith went already because she had the held action.
Oh, we're still on just that
yeah,
round. Okay.
Reverie, you're up, sir.
What about Caesar?
He's
Just to
after
make
you.
sure. Okay. Wow, you rolled
He did.
Sorry, which one am I?
The little
Am I the
white
one
guy.
in the middle? Oh, at the bottom, white guy. Okay. And how big is this tunnel?
It is, what did I say? 20 feet tall? Did I say? 25 feet? Somewhere around there? 20 to 25 feet tall?
Okay. Just out of curiosity, I said I was floating in the middle of it. Am I still within melee range of the spider?
You did say you were floating in the middle. Give me a second. Let me get your... Let me think if you would be within the middle of 10 feet from each edge. No, I don't think you are. There's one.
Okay.
There's a spider hanging out on the roof, ready to jump at you. But no, you're not within melee range of him.
Okay. So the one that's hanging on the roof,
Yep.
I want to back up towards the entrance of the tunnel until I'm 30 feet. I'm sorry, until I am 30 feet away, or not 30 feet away, but I want to move back 30 feet. I should still be within 30 feet of that spider. Yes.
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay. And I'm gonna thorn whip it. My goal is to drag it to the ground,
Yes!
so that hopefully it takes falling damage as well.
Fire away.
Ooh, nice. That is a 25.
Yeah, that hits. See what Thorn Whip does. Cover Thorns lashes
Well,
out at your change target. Pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. Yeah, so I guess if you're close to the ground, Thorn Whipping him, you could.
Well, I figured I'm
pull
still
him off the
floating in the
ceiling.
same thing, but I just pulled him off the ceiling. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he would fall.
Yeah.
So I did 4 damage with the thorn whip, and then if he takes falling damage.
4 damage. He falls 10 feet.
Wait, hold on. How high is Ricky right now?
20 feet in the air. Or no, sorry, 10 feet in the air.
10 feet in the
He's
air.
20 feet in the air.
20
Not,
feet in the air. So he falls 20 feet.
He
He's
does.
flying.
I know. I'm tracking. It's 10 feet per D6. Each 10 feet is a D6.
Yes.
So he took damage, right? How much damage did he take?
He took 4 damage from the Thorn Whip.
Okay, got it.
I should know if we were gonna have to pull out another Pythagoras theorem argument.
He actually falls prone too, on the ground, as he eats shit on the ground. Is that your turn, Reverie?
Yes it is.
Nice move.
Caesar. I don't even know what the fuck you do anymore.
Punches.
He's a monk. He punches things.
Turn around and attack this thing. How many attacks do you get?
Goddamn fake beetle.
What do you take? When you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a weapon in your turn, take an unarmed strike as a bonus action. Okay, cool. So I can take 2 attacks then.
Unless he flurries of blows.
So you
I don't know if
have
he
a
has any
flurry of
key points,
blows. I'm not going to use any key points right now.
Yeah.
I don't know when Kalen's coming back. So yeah, we'll just do 3 attacks. That is going to hit. That is going to miss. That is... Yeah, that's also going to hit. Cool. 1d6. Got it. Guy here. Man, we beat the shit out of him. Nice. Okay, that is Caesar's turn. Turns around. Whap, whap, whap. Top of the round, we have Bjorn.
Holy crap, the beetle's still alive?
I'd like to move the echo in between the purple and the white disc spiders.
You want to do what? I'm sorry?
I think the white
Purple.
disc is your echo, isn't it? Oh.
Yep, dragon.
All right. Don't have Crusher yet. Fuck, that sucks. That's all right. I will take an attack through the echo onto the white spider.
Yep.
Alright, let me get a piece of paper here. Then actually, I'm gonna do them one by one if you don't mind, because
I
it
don't
kind
mind.
of makes
Roll the attack.
it's important. All right. 18 plus.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. All right. So that hits. 1 hit on the white spider. Damage is. Attack. Rolled a 1. 3 plus 13 damage.
Right.
Is he still standing?
He is.
Right. I'm gonna attack through the echo with the second attack.
Yep.
16 plus 7. Jesus Christ. That's huge, actually. I didn't realize that was that good. 20 something.
Yeah, he hits.
Okay. I'll just roll 2 of these. 3, 6, plus 4. 13 damage.
Whew. With that, the final blow that comes down from your echo just splats this thing, and you watch as its limbs seem to phase in and out of existence until it just looks like a dead spider on the ground.
And then I'm going to use the. Where you at, bitch? Unleash Incarnation, and I want him to hit the purple spider.
Do it.
It's hits. 16 plus 7.
Yep.
Is that ones and twos? Charles, Great Weapon Master is ones and twos or just ones?
Once.
Ones
Okay, so
on the
2,
damage.
6 plus 4, so it's 10 damage on him. And yeah, I'll stay there.
Great. Up next is Echo.
I want to run to the one that's on. Run between the one that's with Lilith and my brother. Like, so run down the middle and then cut right to go between them. Yeah. And I'm going to attack the one in front of my brother first.
And destroy him.
It's 25.
Yes.
He takes 15 damage.
He's still standing, not very well.
And then I'm gonna take an attack at the one in front of Lilith.
Okay. Turning around, smacking him.
Plus 18.
Also hits.
13 damage.
That's the first time this guy's got hit, but it hurts him. He's not happy about it.
Just out of
But-
curiosity, have these Banes been smacking him?
Okay, I'm gonna action surge and take another attack on each of them.
All right, fire away.
26
Yep.
on the one in front of my brother. Ooh, 17 damage.
Ooh, with that splitter splat.
And then going back to the one in front of Lilith.
You still had an action surge after the purple worm fight?
I didn't use action surge in the purple one.
Nice.
I used my fire rune, but that was it. Plus
Oh,
8.
yeah.
19.
Hits.
13 slashing damage.
He's still standing.
I got you. That is my turn.
Lilith.
Should I roll on the wild surge table now?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought Adam was rolling on the screen for the wild
Oh, yeah.
surge.
Yeah. 1 second.
Just
Let
for
me get
entertainment value.
Wild surge up. Hang on. It might take.
So many possible variations.
Is it gonna be good or is it gonna be bad?
All right. 13.
Oh wait, it's supposed to be 100, right? It's supposed to be a D100.
Yeah.
Yeah, D100. Which is good because 13 sucks.
13 again.
Hang on. I don't have.
13.
113.
13 is you cast confusion centered on yourself.
I have the dice loaded here correctly. All right, 1 second, guys.
It's like things are making too much sense. Do it now. Charles, with action surge, do you have like a feat or something that gives you 2 attacks on each person?
No, that's just the way the attack action works. So as when you have an extra attack, when you take the attack action on your turn, you can make an extra attack as a part of that attack action. So action surge gives you an additional action. So if you use that to take the attack action,
For some reason I thought you were hitting both.
14.
Is that a
But no,
14?
okay,
It's the same thing.
I'm
She
retarded.
cast confusion centered on herself.
What is it? No, it's not. Is it fit 14?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Cast confusion centered on yourself.
Oh boy.
I thought it was 15 for a minute.
Confusion is each creature in a 10-foot radius must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius?
I'm
Correct.
not 10 feet.
So everything.
Everybody except for Hilda and Reverie.
Son of a bitch.
And then Adam, you're probably gonna want to even pull up the D10 table for confusion.
Hang on.
What am I rolling? Wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Effective
What's the save?
DC 14,
I
I
don't-
think. Right, Danny? 14?
Yeah,
I've-
it's 14.
I failed. I rolled a 9.
And those fighters have to do.
I'm gonna use
minus
Tides
4.
of Chaos to get advantage on the saving throw because I rolled terribly.
Cool. We'll roll again on the wild
Yep,
magic
I
table
have
here in a
no
minute.
choice
All
right now, but I survive it now. So it was a wisdom.
So
Is it
only
a
one of
18?
the bugs passed it.
I
Caesar
rolled an
failed,
18.
and the other failed.
Wait, don't they get their bane? What about their banes? Did the one that passed take the bane roll?
Oh yeah, roll a d4, Danny.
4.
Oh, he fails.
Nice.
Everybody's confused. Where are we?
I rolled a 16.
No, I got an 18.
I rolled a
And I
9.
used Tides of Chaos. If I hadn't used that, it was bad.
Oh boy.
Now we need another wild magic table roll, right?
Giant
I'm
robot
trying
confused.
my
It's not
best.
great.
And the confusion one.
We ready for? Well, confusion comes at the beginning of the turn, so we'll wait for that. Are we
Wild
ready
magic.
for this? Wild magic.
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Firing.
50.
No.
52.
No, it's not 50.
What is it?
What's 10 plus 40? And that's
It's
10 plus
not.
40?
I think it's just 40
51?
because that's a 0.
What?
Yeah. I think
I thought the
it's,
0 was 10.
Yeah, you took it as 10 last time.
Yeah, it's a 10.
no, that's not right. Hang on. Oh, a 0 is
100.
Oh, 100.
Wait, that can't be right.
yeah.
The 0,
this
0
is-
has to be 0.
That's, I know there's something massively wrong. All right, here we go. See what this happens. 66. We're gonna go with that.
Okay.
Up to 3
Well, on Friday the
creatures
13th,
within-
let's just choose 66 on a random roll.
Up
Up
to
to 3
three
creatures you
creatures.
choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Which is better than 50, because 50 was she couldn't speak for the next minute because pink bubbles floated out of her mouth.
Blub,
Which
blub,
would have
blub,
been no more
blub.
spells for the rest of the battle. So thanks to Adam's technical difficulty, it went from possible party wipe to, or possible or Lilith death to a lot of damage.
All right, I get to pick 3. Was that what it said?
Yep.
With
The
4d10
one, both
lightning.
of the ones I had baned, and then the one, I guess furthest over there. Yeah,
Three.
yeah, we'll do those.
Let me get that roll.
4d10.
It's 4d10 each.
Yes.
Just roll 40-10. I'm gonna give it to all of them.
Okay.
X gonna give it to him.
Now about Sam.
17.
The other one's still around.
All right, I'm gonna turn around because it's the start of my turn now.
Now you roll a d. Now you roll a d. No, you pass your saving throw. You're good.
Yeah, I made it through my save, so I'm gonna cast. Just kind of changed up what I was gonna do. Shit.
Kill him. Kill him now. Wait, hold on. Whoever oh, it's you casted the confusion. I was thinking it was an enemy. You son of a bitch. Kill yourself.
I didn't mean to.
That might save the party. Just kill you to do a suicide.
All right, I'm
You
gonna
guys.
cast Tasha's Mind Whip at the one that's furthest away, but I'm gonna use Quicken Spell to make it a bonus action.
Okay.
And with
Also-
Tasha's Mind Whip,
Technically, confusion is a concentration spell.
But I don't think if it's cast on the wild
But-
magic table,
No, it doesn't.
operates the same because it
No,
comes
just,
from.
it
the,
goes max duration.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
That's
And
the whole
Tasha's
thing
mind
about
whip is an
wild
action.
magic.
What'd you say, Danny?
Tasha's mind whip's in action, so it shouldn't break my concentration.
Doesn't
Right.
matter. Yeah, don't.
Yeah, it's irrelevant to that.
Okay, you have to make an intelligence saving throw.
How smart are the spiders?
We're about to find out.
Space spiders.
7. They failed.
Sweet. Alright, he's gonna get 3d6 damage. Which is 10. And then on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action, and it only gets one of the 3.
God, I love Tasha's Mind Whip. It's such a great spell.
And then I'm gonna use with my bonus, because that was my bonus action. So my other action, I'm gonna fire magic missile at the other one.
Do it.
Uh,
Just roll the damage.
you can't cast 2.
Oh
Leveled
yeah,
spells.
2 leveled spells.
Oh, you're right. It has to be a cantrip. Okay. Let me look. I'm gonna cast.
Hey,
Wearable.
Richard.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
talking
I'll
about?
Well, on the other one.
The cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fire away. Is it a ranged attack that you're rolling? Or what are you hitting him with?
Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Yeah. Roll it.
Yeah. Okay. It's not great. I get a +6. That's 11.
Just misses.
Misses. Okay. Well, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Up next are the spiders, who are fucking mega stunned that their entire crew just got wiped out in one round
And
of
confused.
combat. Hilda, you watch this one in front of you just blink out of existence. And then you guys watch all of this one as it still upside down, blinks out of existence.
You rolled, hey Adam, you rolled the d10s for the confusion table, right?
Not yet.
Neither of
Says
those
it's-
were on confusion. The
Oh,
ones
I
that were
thought
on
you also
confusion
did.
got wiped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ones that were confused are gone. Yeah, they're gone. I'll save you guys the suspense. They're fucking off.
There's like, I don't know what's happening here. I
real,
don't trust it.
real quick before I forget, Richard, were you referring to Great Weapon Master or Great Weapon Fighting? Because Great Weapon Master is where you can subtract 10 from your, or 5 from your attack roll and add 10 to the damage.
No, it's great weapon fighting.
Okay, that is you can reroll 1s and 2s on the damage.
Oh, 1s and 2s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Adam, would it be correct to say that the party is confused by these spiders absent?
at least one might be.
Hilda, it's your turn, but you need to roll on the confusion table. I'll roll it for you.
Now?
He's gonna roll it.
Oh, I thought it didn't hit me.
Wild magic both doomed and saved us, so you're welcome.
I'll roll it here. Hang on.
I thought I was too far away from it.
Now that was Reverie and
And me. It was Reverie and Hilda. I was
Hilda, you just start moving.
Yeah, Hilda, you should probably stop. What are you doing? Get back here!
Reverie, are you confused? You know, you're not in the thing.
Nope.
You're up
Yeah,
next.
way up there. So the spiders
Adam,
are.
was it a second spell that got me?
It was confusion.
It was
Yeah,
Danny's
but the
spell
first
that got
time when she put confusion out, I was out of the space. Reverie and I both were out of the distance.
She
Yeah.
was.
Oh, well, my apologies.
okay, so you don't walk away. You're standing there.
Yeah, it's fine. But I need somebody to walk away or something. Hang on.
Okay.
Uh,
I
Caesar just
failed.
fucking
I know that.
Caesar just fucking stays put. And
Lilith goes to leave the cave and is like, "You guys, I know I've been impressively handling this, but I am feeling pretty bad. I think I'm gonna lay down and take a nap out here."
Reverie is just spinning in place looking for spiders to pop back out.
I need to know what I rolled on the confusion table.
What is it?
I don't.
D10.
I don't. I'm letting him roll on the yellow dice.
Okay. You good?
The creature can act and move normally.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. So,
I mean, theoretically, you have 9 more rolls.
Can I?
Last
This is a
minute.
meta question. This is a meta question, but for the group, I know that we all just sort of stumbled into this place, but we were going into these places to get the bow, right?
No.
No, these are totally random caves that Reverie.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Adam, Ricky's totally right. Because you said it goes for max duration, correct?
Mm-hmm.
He has
It
9
says
more
that
rolls.
an affected target must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine the behavior. That's hilarious. So I'm totally good right now.
9 more rolls.
But in 6 seconds.
Gotcha.
Lilith is starting to head outside to set up a camp because she looks pretty fucked up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Is she gonna make it out of range?
Echo will start walking with her because the
Yeah,
cave is
just-
collapsed.
All right,
Wait.
as he is
Lilith
walking,
is still keeping a pretty wary distance from Echo.
That's a good thing. Echo randomly attacks a melee creature within range.
Within reach.
Yes.
Like-
I said
So I
I moved,
assume I
I'm
can use-
keeping a distance.
I need to go. I need you to roll. Well, that was
'Cause I
We're already
imagine
rolling.
I can run before.
I said it before you rolled.
even is Caesar, and odd is Lilith. Ooh. Take a swing.
Wait, I thought Lilith moved already.
Oh
That's what I
fuck!
said. I was like, I moved before.
That was a natural 20.
Gonna be good. Roll them damage.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, thank God.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
26.
Reverie has no clue why he's attacking Lilith, but he saw him swing and it looked like it hit really, really hard.
Roll that damage.
17 damage. To Lilith, 17 damage.
Okay, yeah, well, Lilith falls unconscious.
Caesar's like, the fuck are you doing, man? It's the second time today you hit her.
Does anybody think she's still joking?
Yeah, man, she is way tougher than she looks. She is just doing this to get all of us frustrated.
Creature does not move or take actions on
That's
its turn.
that's Caesar just standing there.
So he said that, then went
wait,
big face. Why did
Wait,
you do that?
You skipped me. You skipped me, Adam.
I'm rolling these, man. I'm not doing the thing. What do you need, buddy?
Yeah.
What are you trying
If you're
to do?
gonna react to something, like just as it's being rolled, just say what you'll do. To it.
I like when I see Lilith fall down and him standing next to her, I want to go fly over there and try to pull her away from him.
All right. I need you to roll a strength check. She's slightly bigger than you.
She is. She should be good.
Let's see how long it takes. You're gonna be able to do it. Let's see how long
It's
it
an
takes.
11.
What's that?
Uh,
Oh, that's you.
9.
You're fine. That's number 3 for you.
For Echo,
Yep. So you've got 6 seconds.
so I can act normal. Be like, I don't know what's going on.
Reverie is just slowly pulling Lilith away.
I want to help him pull her.
Yeah.
Cause I
Oh my god.
do I
In
have
the 4 seconds he has available.
I imagine in the confusion, like I don't have full recognition of like
No concept. No.
yeah. So
it's
I just
fucking
see him.
magic. It's wild.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea what's happening, and I see him pulling her, so I'm just gonna help him pull her.
Yeah. All right, so you guys start pulling him. You're dragging him. You get him about 10 feet,
Yep.
and then this is
Can Reverie not object?
You certainly can.
Oh yeah. No. Run
seconds.
that way. Run that way. Go that way. That way.
Well, I don't.
Zezer
move.
still fucking standing. That's Zezer still standing
Oh, okay,
there.
gotcha. So
now-
as you're telling me that, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So as you're telling, are you gonna listen to him?
So
3,
within the 4 seconds, so I come and grab him
1.
and say, go. I'll let go.
Oh,
That's all I
too
can
late. 2.
do. So I just let go and stand there like a statue.
Yep.
No. Oh yeah, it's here. It doesn't.
So Zezer and Echo are just standing there like nerds.
Wait, is I'm sorry. Is Lilith rolling death saving throws now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Roll it.
that's technically how many turns has that been?
I'm
Only
gonna
one.
Just
I'm
one
gonna
turn.
back up. I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna send. Hold on. I'm gonna back up, and then I'm gonna send Echo next to Echo. I'm gonna back up 10 feet.
pass.
I'm gonna back up 10 feet and send Echo right next to.
Adam, question for you. I'm holding her and dragging her. That's just movement, or is that an action?
It's movement. It's just you're
It's
going very
hinders.
slowly.
Yeah.
So can I use an action to heal her while I'm dragging her backwards?
Absolutely, you may.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I slap a.
This was after the first turn, right? Because the first one you actually have to grab her. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
an
so this
action.
would
But
be-
now you're just holding her, basically. You're just looks
This
like a
one right
grapple,
now,
right? Yeah.
coming up, and I think
Okay.
since Charles just rolled, it should be my turn. Yes, or you just Charles have to roll. Yeah, Charles just rolled. He's standing still.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah. You
Kind
guys
of winging
have
it right now.
You guys have 6 seconds.
So,
Kind of winging it.
So she gets what is it? D4. Reverie heals Lilith for 11 health points.
Outstanding. Oh,
So Caesar can
Caesar
act
wakes up.
normal
He's
now?
like, ugh, fucking weird.
And this continues pulling Lilith away.
Yep. You're still out of melee range there.
Lilith cast mage armor on herself.
You randomly strike out at the echo. That's the only thing that's in your reach. Go ahead and
Wait,
roll
what?
that.
No.
Go ahead and roll
You
that
rolled
attack.
You rolled a D20. It should have been a D10.
Yeah, it still rolled an 8 though, so we'll just go with it. It's the echo.
My bad.
Plus 24.
Yeah, definitely hits.
This is the 4th round, right?
Yeah, there's
Bonus. I
6
recast
more
that
rounds,
Echo
or
right next to him.
5 more rounds. We're halfway.
Well, I think right now everybody's basically out of range. So
Let's see if it moves towards us again.
Well, it also says within reach, like, so you can
Yeah.
technically move.
yeah,
Like,
and you guys are all moving, and now that she's up, right? There's no more concern about her being out of, not being out of reach, right? Because now that she's up by herself, she can herself.
So as Reverie heals her, he does not know how to play tag. You should run.
And
I'd
Lilith
say
is
I'd say he's pretty good at
Lilith is
it.
gonna cast mage armor and then just start walking away from everyone, trusting no one right now.
Except Reverie.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's how we doing, buddy?
I am good. This cave seems to be messing with something.
I agree. Just sort of walk over to the side there, and I'll walk out to the cave.
Did you like point to a side away from you?
No, yeah, like right where you are. Like, I think it's messing with your mechanical structure there. I just want to sneak past before anything bad happens, and I'll lose my head. You know.
I do not understand, but I trust you, and I'll like turn and face the wall.
Lilith wants
And I'm gonna
to.
slide against the wall with my back to it, just like.
As Echo faces the wall, Reverie, we just went from tag to hide and seek. Go, 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 go.
We have Do you just want to assume the other 5 rolls were just me, like,
Yeah.
nothing major? All right, cool.
Yeah. It's. We could go through it, but I don't think it.
I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, there's no longer fun to be had there.
No.
Reveries actively trying
Lilith
to hide.
is definitely laying down. She's not asking anymore. She's just like, I need to go to sleep right now.
Reveries fully convinced we're playing hide and seek. He's gonna go try to hide.
I start digging a pit for the fire in the camp.
All right. Reverie, go ahead and roll that hide.
Okay, I'm gonna guidance myself.
Nobody told me to move, so I'm still just standing facing the wall.
Lilith laying down.
Everybody seems occupied. He's hiding, so with no one looking, I want to put that medallion on myself.
That's an 18.
You got it.
Making sure that no one sees me.
You got it. I got you, Reverie, and I got you, Hilda.
Stephanie, I like the natural colors in your hair way more than the blue stuff, by the way.
It's just not natural there.
I know it's not natural, but at
It's
least
a
it's
natural
not
color.
abnormal.
It's the purple faded out. But thank you.
All right, I needed one thing real quick.
Real fast. Just gotta do it really quickly. I walked in here and I said, wow, you guys are doing things so quickly.
You guys are up there at the top. There, Lilith, you've just basically laid down. Nothing much else coming from you. Reverie, you went to go hide. I need you to roll a perception check as you're going to hide.
Okay. I'm not gonna guidance this one because, well, actually, yeah, I'm not gonna guidance this one.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Something's approaching. It's kind of humanoid, but you're not entirely sure what. Because
From
you rolled
it's
so.
walking on the ground.
Yep, walking on the ground, coming up towards your camp area. Not far
how
away,
far
about
away?
100 feet.
How big is it?
Hard to tell with that shitty ass perception score.
Am I already hiding, or was I looking for a hiding spot?
You were hiding, and
Okay.
now you see this.
Does it look like it noticed me?
Hard to tell with that shitty ass perception score.
Okay, how far away from me is it?
About 100 feet.
Okay, I thought it was 100 feet from the camp. How far away from the camp am I?
But hard to tell with that shitty ass perception score.
Okay.
Something's
You can tell
coming.
there's leaves.
Something's coming. You can decide whether or not to do anything about that. 5.
Yeah. He's gonna flutter over a little bit closer
To
to get a
what?
better look. To the walking thing.
Gotcha.
I'll be up fluttering like in the tree line, as high as I can without.
There's not a
and
lot of
still be able to
trees.
see.
There's not a lot of trees. It's
Oh, okay.
mostly plains and hills here.
Then I'll go like 40 feet up,
40 feet up.
so I'm looking down at it.
As you do go that 40 feet up, you see that they spot you. He's coming up with. Now that it's sort of out in the open, they can see you.
Uh huh.
You see, it's just 2 dwarves, 2 female dwarves.
Do I recognize them? Do I think I've ever seen them before?
Hard to tell from this far away.
I'm gonna fly closer.
Yeah. As you fly
Hello!
as you fly closer, they don't get battle ready necessarily, but you can tell they tense up a little bit.
Hi.
What you doing here?
Do what?
What you doing here?
Playing an awesome game of hide and seek.
Tag, you're fucking it.
Sorry, what?
Tag, you're fucking it.
Tag? No, hide and seek. Totally different things.
You're weird.
What are you guys doing here?
Wondering what the fuck you're doing here.
I just told you.
How many of there are you? The fuck you doing around here? And how many of them are you?
Well, let's see. There's my friend Lilith. There's weird, quiet guy who keeps searching for searchless dudes. There's robot. There's metal guy. There's did I see my friend? Yeah, okay. There's metal guy. There's
Are you stupid?
metal guy's friend.
You don't
And
know
then
what
there's
you're
that other lady. There's this many.
All right. Well, are you the leader of the party?
I definitely go in the front a lot, and they follow me.
Leader enough, I suppose.
Do you want to come say hi?
Aye.
Cool, I'll be right back. I'm gonna sprint, like fly sprint towards the party. We have guests.
I assume
Hey.
I don't hear this, correct?
No,
down,
yeah, we
down in the
don't.
cave.
Yeah. I'm just effectively taking like a short rest. When I realized everybody left me in the dark, I just kind of like put my head down and like I'm taking a short rest.
They still
Lilith is laying down.
Yeah,
unless-
Yeah, we left him in the cave.
But
Hey.
Bjorn told me to face the wall, and so I'm just doing that because I had no idea what was going on.
What kind of guests?
They look like you, but their beards are smaller.
Yeah, the female dwarves. You can't trust them, to be honest with you. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm going to grab Echo, presuming he is not still in the lobotomizing mood, and we will meet them together. If you could go meet them, we will not meet them at this camp. We'll just go out and say hi to them together, friendly like.
So he immediately is very happy, zooms back the other way, and
All right,
like
and I'll go talk to Echo. And
I imagine him going so fast that he like somehow does a skidding stop in midair. They're coming.
Technical question: from the time that Bjorn told me to face the wall to him coming back, was that enough time for a short rest?
No.
Thank you.
Hey, there,
Right, so it's
Echo.
dice in
Hey,
there,
yeah.
see.
You feeling like your head's on pretty square right now?
I want to like grab my head and be like, everything seems structurally sound.
Right, excellent. Hey, so we got these couple of female dwarves. You know how they get in your head from back in the day. We gotta go meet them before our camp gets overrun. Don't know if it's friendly or enemy.
I am not sure of what is occurring, but I will follow you, brother. And I'm just gonna walk with him with my sword, not like ready to attack, but in my hand, because I'm still trying to process everything that's going on.
It's like
So
like waking up after you get knocked out.
Yeah, I played catch up. Like
I assume this is taking long enough that like actually everybody's looking at them excitedly. Are they doing anything?
Yeah, hang on 1 second. I'm fixing my mic. Sorry about that noise, I'm sure.
Right back. 2 seconds.
Alright, you said they're coming. How many of them are coming?
At least 2.
Are you trying to get us in a flanking position? Are you trying to kill us out here?
No.
You see
he's
them
taking a nap.
tense up a little bit, looking around. So there's one
No,
that's
we're fine.
talking to you in the front, but the other one is just hasn't said a word to you this entire time.
No, my friend's taking a nap. I didn't want to wake her up. She got hit by a sword
Oh,
twice.
you're traveling with a lady.
There's 2 of them.
Resting.
It's really easy to tell because they don't have beards like you.
I don't have a beard. It's peach fuzz.
Are you sure?
I like to think that she's like twirling it. while she's-
Yeah, right.
this is the smallest peach fuzz, throwing it over the shoulder.
And so he's like now like druidcraft. Makes a couple flowers bloom. Here you go.
And right about that moment that he's offering them flowers, and they're taking it reluctantly, Bjorn and Echo, you make your way up here, and two dwarves. Two dwarven ladies.
Looking at them, do I see any sort of identifying insignia that anything of the dwarves that we think are looking for us? Any patches, anything like that?
Perception check.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you do see a patch on them, and it's some sort of a dog, not really a wolf, maybe something akin to a coyote. That's the patch that they have on their shoulder, but no,
Okay.
You're not familiar with what that patch is.
So I just kind of under my breath to Bjorn, like, I do not believe they are connected to your father. And then I'm just gonna walk up and give like one of those like parade waves, like,
He's a big lad. He's a real big lad.
thank you. I ate all of my vegetables.
It's not even true. He doesn't even eat vegetables.
Laughter file 201. Ha 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 ha.
Sorry, did I miss anything? I had to push the phone because I'm making dinner.
Hey, you're fine.
How can we help you? What brings you to this part of this world,
This is our part of this world.
ladies?
What brings you to this part of our world?
Oh, this is your part. Of
We
the
heard
world.
all this
No, I
commotion.
don't think so.
We hear
What?
lots of smacking. We hear some explosions, and we come to
You-
check out what's going on.
Oh yeah, we killed that big purple worm thingy. Did you guys see the big purple? Can they see the carcass from here?
I imagine maybe. Let's hang on. They cannot.
I don't remember how
No.
far apart the caves were. Oh, we killed a giant purple worm thingy and a bunch of spiders. It's still over there.
Lydian.
It seems to me this is not your part of the world if you have giant purple worms roaming around the place, if I'm being honest.
Giant purple worms are totally normal. Everybody has them in parts of the world.
That's not true.
Do you guys not have purple worms here?
Yeah, listen to the little man.
Is that?
We don't have to kill all the purple worms. It's a part of an ecosystem.
We are looking for a
who's
bow.
gonna eat all the oncakes if we kill all the purple worms?
Ooh, what's an oncake?
You don't want to find out. Let me tell you that. You don't.
I really
That's
do.
when there's only one. There's never only one. One oncake, no problem. Never.
It's not a wasp that lights up, is it?
No.
He gives Echo a thumbs up. You're good. It wasn't an oncake. Wait, what's an oncake?
If this is your part of the world, where is the magic bow?
Magic bow.
We are looking for a magic bow. Rumored somewhere.
Interesting. What's the name of the bow?
I give him a jab in the ribs. I don't know if we should be telling them this. Can I get someone with a lot of intelligence over here, please? And I wave in the other party members.
I think you
We're
guys
like
are.
100 feet away.
Yeah, you're a bit away from them.
Oh shit. It's we don't actually know the name. We just know what it looks like, or supposed to look like.
Roll
It's a
deception
bow
check.
crafted from the first tree in this forest. Brother, your listening skills are not the best.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's what he said. He's telling the truth.
This is how we got
I'm up.
caught as children.
I'm up making dinner, so I'm not next to my notes. But Reverie says whatever the bow is called. Ever
Everwood.
something?
Yeah,
Ever
the,
bow?
the
Everwood.
Everwood bow. Yeah. Everwood bow. It's just a myth. No one's ever seen it. No one alive.
Well, yeah.
If
that's
it did
because
exist,
that's-
it's probably disintegrated, fossilized at this point, worthless.
Probably true. It remains to our employer He just wants the, the remaining fossilized bits of it, And he's willing to pay us a lot of money, so much that we could pay you money if you could help us find it.
Also, if the bow is magical, that changes the way that it may or may not deteriorate, such as me.
That's not true. You can deteriorate magic or not. The magic shit, you deteriorate all the same.
What kind of a price are you really looking at here? She just kind of nudges her friend, who still hasn't said a word at this point.
Well, hold on. What sort of credentials do you have that we would even be willing to spill this information?
Whoa. We're all being very rude. Okay. Hi, I'm Reverie. What's your name? And he points at the one who hasn't spoken at all.
Dear Nip Marbley.
Dear Nip Marbley?
Don't laugh at her. Don't laugh at her. It's a silly name. Her mom gave it to her because she's so sweet. She's got such a silly, sweet voice. Don't laugh at her. Don't laugh at her.
Or
Wait,
her
so-
mother did not like her.
Don't laugh at her.
So you weren't-
Don't say that to her.
You weren't.
You
I
take
just
that
wanna be
back.
clear.
You take that right back. Big man, take that back.
I apologize. I do not know the relationship between you and your mother well enough to assume that. But
Dear
it
Nip,
is
They didn't mean
possible.
it. They don't know. They don't know nothing. They take
Sorry,
it back.
I just want to confirm. You weren't bitten by a deer.
Story of this dwarf's life. I see that she is a sensitive nipple.
I was bit by a
It's
deer
alright, dear.
too.
It's all
And
right,
like Reverie wants to like pull his sleeve up a little bit, and there's where you see like fangs, because Feywild deer have fangs. He's like, see, that's where a deer bit me. These things are mean. If you survived a deer bite, you're awesome.
I don't want any more of your jokes about her name.
I'm not joking. Look at this.
I don't believe you.
Does she
You don't
perhaps
believe-
have a nickname that is less unfortunate?
Dear Nip is nice. It's a nice name. It is her name. It's what you'll call her. And you won't be laughing when you call it to her. Or we won't be helping you find the Everwood Forest and the Everwood Bowl.
I have no issues with this, dear Nip. And I stick my hand out to like shake her hand. I shake her hand, and then I want to try to, under my breath, whisper to Bjorn, be like, I shook a nipple.
I stifle a laugh and position it into more of like a mournful cry, like oh. Yeah, hey, it's very sad what you have gone through, but
I'm Edrin Mountain Branch.
Edrin,
I've been walking these hills since I was a wee lass. I know every nook and cranny around here, which is why I knew that there was something up when I heard the big booms coming from the caves. Did you have any issues with the spiders, perhaps?
well, Lilith, you wanna tell him what happened with the spiders? Or...
Lilith isn't there.
Oh shit!
We're
It's just
back
us.
in.
Okay.
We killed most of them.
Seems you're not completely worthless then. That's good. That's good. So we'll be traveling together. We'll be taking you to where we think the Everwood Forest is and where maybe the oldest branches may have been. And you'll be paying us what exactly?
Oh, I'm so glad that you brought that up. What was the number that you had originally had in mind?
Don't forget, we also have a lot of purple worm meat,
Whispering to Deer Nip.
which could be yummy.
We'll take 400 gold. 200 apiece.
I want to pull out 20 gold and be like, I have 20 gold.
Does anyone know how much he was paying us?
Roll a perception check, Reverie and Bjorn.
$17 plus
12.
21.
You can tell that they're desperate to follow you.
Okay. Well, I'll
We
tell
all
you,
can, we all can.
you're very good. You're very good-natured people and people of my ethnicity, and I really appreciate that you would even be willing to help us. But, I got to tell you,
Wait. You don't turn into wolves, do you? Because the last dwarves we traveled with, not these guys, but the other ones, they turned into wolves.
That's true.
Is it the dog patch? No, it's just a patch. It's just a coyote. It's a family crest.
So you turn into coyotes, not wolves?
No.
Well, even if they do turn into coyotes, you could kick a coyote in the ribs. It's no harm to anyone.
They are significantly smaller.
It's true. I tell you what, if we were of such wealth, I would be willing to hire you at that volume. But to be honest with you, we are doing this because we need the money, and we don't have any money. We could spare maybe 20 gold for you to lead us to where we need to go, and afterwards, when we get our reward, we could talk about the more compensation in the future.
Can I pull out the basilisk tug and be like, we also have this. It seems like it would be helpful in things.
It's just like ripped to shreds.
It's 80% of a basilisk tug.
Edrin just goes up and covers the deer nip's eyes. Don't look. Put it away. Fine. You know, drive a hard bargain. We'll take the 20 gold apiece.
Alright, I go ahead and throw them my 20 gold, and I'm like, up front. And I literally just chuck it, assuming they'll catch it.
She does.
20 gold up front apiece. 20 gold up front. 20 gold more when we find what we're looking for, the general area. And then afterwards we can talk about compensation of pats on the head, you know, like small trinkets, things like this. But yes, we will help you.
All right.
Reverie looks expectantly at Bjorn as to whether he's going to give them the other 20 gold.
He just
When
explained
we
it.
find where we're good.
Okay.
If these terms are agreeable.
All right. Well, let's go then. So, it's just the three of yous?
Now
said
we
there
have a
was
couple more that are catching up to this.
We have more. I want to lean down and like offer my shoulder riding thing to Deer Nip and be like, if you do not wish to walk, Deer Nip.
Thank you.
Mine's aboard.
And then she's just going to be riding on my shoulder.
I'd like to roll a perception check to see if these people. Well,
What
let
would
me
you
ask
like
this
to?
first.
Yeah. What would you like to?
I want to see if they're being deceptive in that they're leading us into a trap. But let me ask this first. Maybe it'll be easier.
Okay.
So, how long have you guys been here in the woods, just by your own? Do you live in a town, or?
We've been out here, just the two of us, for a while. The clan, you know, breaks apart for different reasons. Dear Nip has always been a bit sensitive. Somebody needs to look out for her, and that's why I'm here with her. Because somebody needs to be.
So,
If she's a weird-ear.
the
I don't think I've ever been less afraid of something.
Where squirrel is literally more intimidating.
Yeah.
At
Like,
least it's faster.
yeah.
You guys joke, but
Deer are
Adam,
agile. They can get over some high fences.
The only thing a deer does that's scary is that stupid noise it makes. Like
you
thinking
guys
of her,
joke.
yeah, like that's the only.
You guys joke, but Adam took your advice under consideration, and we just met the BBEG.
Fucking Bambi.
You thought I was
reincarnated.
deer nips, but I am in fact demon
Oh.
nips.
I'll tell you what. I would love for this to continue. I just want to wait for the rest of my party to catch up because we all agree on things or nothing happens. So let's just wait for them and we'll see what goes.
Reverie looks at you very confused. He's
Why
like,
not
"What
just
do you
walk
now?"
to the camp?
Oh,
I will show
right.
you, and then I just walk with deer nip on my shoulder, and I'm randomly pointing out things that I think might be interesting, like those rocks sometimes become glowing wasps, and like just keep.
Sorry, now that I'm back in my pad, what was the name of the other female?
Deernip and Ezra?
Edrin.
I wrote it down.
Edrin. EDDRYN.
Edrin Mountain Branch.
You got it.
So, yeah, Reverie like floats over next to Edrin. Oh, now Sky Drift flies away.
I don't like it. I don't like that game.
You're the one that said we were gonna play. I told you hide and seek, and you said tag. You've got to make up your mind. He just like floats off muttering.
Hilda, what are you doing back at the camp? I need to know. I know Lilith is laying down. I know eventually Caesar probably roamed out and was just sitting by the fire or the fire pit, probably trying to dig out some more of the fire pit. What were you doing, Hilda?
I put on that medallion when no one was looking.
Oh, that's right.
And yeah, kind of put that on and was just relaxing too, taking like a short rest.
Okay. So Lilith, Caesar, and Hilda, you guys can probably take a short rest at this point. I imagine that conversation took about 30 minutes.
Okay.
I like the fact that you told Caesar to do it when you're controlling him.
So everybody's tracking what's going on. And Hilda, Lilith, you see approaching the rest of your party, and they seem to have 2 other people in tow with them. Reverie, Edrin is just kind of chatting with you as you're coming up, just arguing with you about hide and seek and stuff. Up ahead is Echo. Echo and Deernip, you guys are the first to arrive at the camp. Everybody else is right behind you.
Who is this, Echo?
I am
Wait,
so
wait,
glad that you asked.
Asking for help with a short rest?
Huh?
What's up?
Yes.
What am I allowed to add again?
You can add some of your hit dice back. If you go to the top screen, there's a short rest. You can add some hit dice back, and then depending on what you do or don't get back as a result of your class, you may get, like, I get my runes back and stuff like that, so it just depends on your class for what else you get. I walk up and I'm like, I'm so glad that you asked. This is Deernip. She is sensitive to that name, so resist all obvious humor attached to her name. And
right
this
as he says
is
sensitive,
her friend.
Reverie's like, she got bit too. And he points at Lilith. He points at the scar on his arm from when he got bit by a fey deer.
Danielle is deep in concentration for the short rest.
Apparently not in the same spot.
No, I'm trying to get this shit to give me my HP. Sorry. It's not working. I have to use my dice.
Just, as
So-
I say, you can just roll it yourself.
As Edrin comes stumbling up, she's like, "Is she? Are you a paladin?"
Talking to me?
No.
No, the other
You didn't
giant
say.
imposing woman in armor.
Just looking at all of you guys, and she pulls out the 20 gold and goes to hand it back to Bjorn. You didn't say you were riding with a paladin. Thanks, but no thanks. I won't be going with you. Come on, Deernip, we're leaving.
Oh, wait, what? Well, I feel like it just crashed the dinner party and spilled the juice that everybody was trying to drink. What happened?
why do you hate paladins? She is very good at killing things.
They're so stuck up their own ways. So stuck up, certain that the gods are gonna give them everything they need, so long as they follow their little codes. Don't matter who they tramp on or step on here in the material plane. Is it less? Don't care who you tramp on here in the material plane, so long as your gods are pleased. Thanks, but no thanks. We'll be leaving.
We do follow God's law, that's right.
Yeah.
I look over towards Hilda. I'm like, perhaps it would be strategic if you would be quiet. And then I want to look towards the person and getting like lowering the octave in my normal voice channels to like a smooth jazz radio host and be like, listen, we all come from several different walks of life and have overcome many different personalized individual challenges. However, whether you believe in gods or not gods or your fellow people, I know that you believe in what you can do with material things. And I pull out the 20 gold and it's got another 10 on it and be like, do not do this for the sake of her god. Do it in spite of her god. Show that you do not need them to make your own way. And
Well,
like,
and
reach it out to her.
I don't want to pile on here, but you have to realize that my brother and I come from very, very strict religious and martial experience, and we rebelled against them. The same spirit that is in you is in us. If I told you who my father was, you would not believe me.
Who's your father?
I don't remember.
I have the joint story right here. 1 second. Right. It was his father's Torbjorn Harlan.
My father is Torbjorn Harlan. Does that name ring a bell to you?
I know Harland. I know
Then you
he's
must know of his
cruel.
son Erling.
That you?
Are
Are you the little Erling?
I'm the little Erling.
He just gets it now, man.
Fine. If you're no longer with your father, then I suppose you're probably a decent character of sorts. However, I can't be having any paladin doing their wicked paladin divine magic around me. You tell her that she promises not to do any of her magic at me or Deernip, and we'll lead you there.
Yeah. I'd
Hilda.
like to speak to Hilda. Yeah.
Can we have your word that you will not do any divine magic directed specifically as outlined toward these two?
See, she doesn't want them.
Okay, I won't heal them. I won't do anything to help them or hinder them.
That sounds like the best level of indifference.
Fine. We'll be moving on. I'll take the 20 gold back, please.
I'll give her the 20 gold and I'm going to give it to her and be like, also, my father's name was Floki. He's a great craftsman, hence my current body. And then I'm just going to like walk away. Like I thought we were just sharing things.
We have got to take a quick break because I have to pee really bad.
Okay, on that note, because I'm going to smoke, I will say that when I said that I'm not going to hurt them or hinder them, they cannot do anything against us either.
Like internally, or are you trying to like say that?
No, I'm saying that that's a mutual understanding.
Wait,
we're doing
us?
this.
No, if they're gonna help me, that may be. Let's have that conversation when we get back.
Okay.
All right, be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a leak too.
I'm just going to say that I'm making-
Well, Danny, I think we picked up right where we left off. You're muted, Danny. We can't hear a word you're saying.
I'm not
Okay.
muted. It's on.
Oh.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh,
Yeah, he can apparently hear you.
picked up right where we left off. That went well.
Good. Chaos ensues.
I've told your sugar glider story to like 3 different people now. There's like a lot of hunters up here. Everybody's laughing their ass off.
What are the odds, though?
Yeah, literally, you're like, what?
It was all because of the mailman. He saw it because he was standing in the yard. I'm like, what's in the yard? He's like, some weird squirrel. And then I look, I'm like, that's a fucking sugar glider. He's like, what?
You just pick it up in front of him.
And now,
I thought he was gone, and so I was gonna put it in. I put it into a bag and then that into a Tupperware.
But he's watching. You caught him watching you.
Yeah, no, he as I was putting it into the Tupperware, he just came by in the mail cart and we made contact. Like we just stared at each other's souls. And I was like, oh well. Thought you left.
And now you're all set for your Halloween decoration.
We're getting
Specifically
there.
towards the mailman.
Mammals are way easier and harder than birds. Birds, you leave in some of the bones and stuff, but with mammals, you're literally just taking the hide and then like sewing it around a model.
Oh damn.
Don't
What do you make a model out of? Like Q-tips?
Yeah.
You can buy like professional grade, just pre-printed models. I don't know if they're gonna have a sugar glider one, or the old school method, which I thought about trying to do, would be to take the bones and like articulate them with wire, and then like use like cotton and like try to form it to then sew the fur around. But it's much harder that way to make it look realistic.
Hmm. So did you see the supposed Mexican UFO?
I don't know.
I did not, but there's
Oh.
an eclipse tomorrow.
Like a month ago, there was this UFO that supposedly these pictures of a decayed UFO, and several anthropologists and zoologists came together, and there's a mass agreement that basically what somebody did is they sewed the front portion off of a llama's face, and then melded it to the back of the head, and then conjoined all of various bones that just didn't even make sense being together into a body. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to tell you guys the concept for a paladin that I have that I think is fucking hilarious. I'm gonna do here soon.
No, hold on, Charles. I don't want to hear it.
It's not gonna be one I'm gonna do with you guys.
Okay. All right. If you promise that it's not.
It's not
Because
one I'm gonna.
otherwise, it's gonna be fucking you're just gonna find a way to accelerate.
No,
to
it's
new paladin.
no, it's not a character I'm doing with you guys. It's for work
All right.
people. I just think it's funny. So it's a paladin who is very scared of everything about violence, which is why he tried to become a holy person. And he just accidentally conscripted to the wrong part of the church. But his parents were so proud that he went and did all the training and stuff. And he prayed so hard to avoid any of the violence and everything. And he dedicated himself to his training. And now anytime there's a fight, he thinks that his God is taking over his body and elevating him in combat during these fights, when in actuality, he's just passing out from fear. And he's just relying on sheer muscle memory.
Oh, that's funny.
Why not?
Yeah, it's just the most cowardly paladin on earth.
You should call him Courage.
But massively effective.
yeah,
Courage, the Cowardly Paladin.
yeah. I might steal that. I won't throw a cowardly.
Well, I
though,
stole
just
it
be-
from Courage, the Cowardly Dog. So.
I'm aware. His mom will be Eustace.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
Yeah, I was watching Demon Slayer, and there's a character who he only knows one technique. He didn't practice any other techniques, so he's like literally just a master of this one technique. But anytime he goes to use the technique in a fight, he just passes out. But because of it being the only thing he's ever trained, he just does it in his sleep on repeat. And so he's able to fake it as a demon slayer.
I mean, for killing demons, you fake it till you make it.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
But he's
Adam,
had-
it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
It was like 2
yeah.
or
Yeah.
3:30, yeah.
Between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
This blanket's so soft and I'm obsessed with it lately. I bought it for Nadia and I'm a bad father because I'm like, I'm gonna use it right now. It's okay.
Dude, once she passes out, it's free game.
Well, that's a fact. I waited till she went to bed and she didn't ask for it, so I didn't like snatch it from her, but I noticed she wasn't using it and I was like, oh, dad tax.
You didn't
I'm gonna
snatch
use
it
that.
from her this time.
No, it's never a snatch. It's more like I'll sit on the couch beside her and then it slowly gets pulled away.
So,
Sneak level when
since I'm me, Micah doesn't have a ton of pillows. Like, a girl thing, just to have a lot of pillows that I've had to deal with my entire life. She has a ton of blankets, though. There's at least 8 blankets on her bed.
Oh
as
my
opposed to
god,
pillows.
why? Ugh. I can't. I'm the type of person that sweats from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. And if you start putting 3 or 4 blankets, I'm just gonna make a soup in bed. It's not good. Hell no.
I don't get it. I don't get the whole stereotype against pillows. Maybe it's just because I'm fucking super tall. But I use
have
at least 4 pillows.
I have neck and back problems, so I have several pillows for like positioning myself correctly in the night.
No, I don't have a problem with pillows. I have a problem with decorative pillows because they're useless.
No. So,
Yeah,
so
they
you
are
just okay. So you just have a problem with dumb things.
Yes.
I think most of us
That's
do.
been our
Ricky.
running argument in
Like,
my
that's what I'm
relationship.
saying. It's like when somebody's like, a stance like, yeah, I don't really like this. I'm like, yeah, but that's just because of the dumb thing that was being done. So it's not the thing. That's the dumb thing.
Dumb things are the worst. When you extrapolate that to countries, the world makes so much more sense.
Okay. So I guess we're
Rock.
saying something.
We're ready to rock when you guys are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready.
We're picking up with Hilda, right?
I'm not gonna have this discussion.
Mom,
so,
Mom,
null and void.
Mom mistook which of her paladin characters she was.
Yep.
Because she's just getting back into it. So I was sitting there, I was like, why would you do this?
Yeah. I had to relook at my stuff.
That's fine. But you've played nothing but paladins.
Well, that's what I say. And,
I know,
and,
but-
and the one-off, she was literally a paladin because she's sitting here. She's like, "Where's the thing to where I can scare them and they get an extra attack?" I'm like, totally different
That was
character.
a different paladin.
That's not a thing in this one.
So, nap time?
Do you need a small rest before we go? And I look and am looking like directly at Deer Nip. And then I look over towards the rest of the party, like, is anybody else's legs tired? I believe we are good to go.
I think you're correct in physical sense, but we should probably talk about where we're going. How long is the travel? Mountain lady?
While you guys discuss, I will take a recharge. And I'm going to go into the sentry mode. I don't take Deer Nip off, so I guess she's just with me, and I'm just going to go sit in that sentry position,
It won't be
and
long.
she's just there.
We might as well get moving. If we don't get moving now, we might as well stay here for the night.
Yeah, I could just stay for the night. I thought that's what we were doing. Liz a little annoyed. Just gonna go lay back down.
It is only 4 p.m. Perhaps we should walk for a couple of hours to close the
You
distance,
stabbed
then
me
go to sleep.
twice. I'm laying down.
Technically, he slashed you.
Memory file incomplete. I stabbed you 1 time.
Slashed.
That is an accurate statement. I slashed you 1 time.
Twice.
There was no second slashing.
No, twice. You slashed her twice. You're both wrong. She's
I'm
wrong.
s-
She's,
I'm
she's
I'm
wrong that you
scan
stabbed
I'm
her.
s- I'm
You're wrong that
scanning
you only slashed her once.
I'm scanning my memories, and I'm like, I can only account for one slash.
Well, I'm telling you, it was twice, and now I've rolled over, and I'm just laying
Yeah, I'll
down.
tell you, brother, you did get a little confused. I feel like somebody got in your memory box. You did hit her 2 times.
You see that Echo's just sitting down. He's like, I'm going to scan my system.
Hey,
He starts defragging.
You just hear the old dial-up sound.
yeah, Edwin.
Well, if we're taking a rest, I'm gonna take a rest.
Well, is the consensus we're trying to rest for the night, or are we going to try to walk a little bit further, then rest for night? Because my understanding is like 4 p.m.
I'm resting for the night.
Early night? Okay. Then me and if that's what's been generally discussed, then I stand up and I
Edrin said that if you guys are gonna try to rest, if you don't leave now, you might as well stay here for the night.
I got you. So Echo's like, so my understanding is we will take an early day today so that we are prepared for the morrow.
Yep.
You see Reverie look around. It's boring here.
I'll
The
tell you
glowing
what.
wasp. Disagree.
I'd like to get up next to Hilda and say, can you cast light on one of these birds?
Okay, I cast light on the bird.
Wait, what bird?
Are there birds?
There are several of them.
You sure?
Just a bird
Did you
that
look?
happens to be flying around. What are you concerned with?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So a bird happens to be flying around. You look up. You cast light on it. Okay.
There's a glowing flying bird.
There is the sparrow.
Now, reverie cannot be rewarded.
Echo yells out, "Tag!"
If you'll excuse me, I'll be right back.
That's a neat trick.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to.
That's a neat trick. Don't try it on me.
I'd like to survey the area. Just I want to maximize defensive positions. I'm happy to stay up for
Brother.
Initial rest.
Prior to our end of day camp establishing, we must have our annual skirmish. And I draw my
yes, the daily. Of course, I would never forget this.
Annual,
I-
daily.
I tell Deerdip, I'm like, you might want to hold on.
And she does.
And then you can just roll the flat 20s for our
You're
our
just living
skirmish.
a life.
All right, who's taking what? I got
I'll
yellow.
be black.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, decisive victory.
Ooh, go.
It was the leg sweep. I came in with a leg sweep because I'm so tall. You never expect me to go low.
I was just too afraid to swipe over your right shoulder because I didn't want to get different.
The Deerdip threw you for a lip. As I was fighting, I noticed you were distracted, so I just started attacking left shoulder first.
You guys fight for a little while. You get leg swept in. She's like, oh, that's really. Oh, you guys did that right there.
It is our bonding ritual. It is the manner in which we grew up.
Dwarvish man. So typical.
Oh, I'm so excited for you to get back to me.
That feels racist.
I believe you're going to love dwarvish men once we get ourselves in a little bit of a pickle.
You stay away from me with your pickle.
Pickle schmickle, everyone get to sleep. I will take the first watch.
Reverie, you are flying towards a glowing sparrow. African.
Can I
sparrow.
catch it? Can I catch it?
Roll a dexterity check. Oh. Roll a grappling check, sorry. But you're not gonna get it.
18.
Unbelievably, you go flying towards this thing. Oh man, I have got this sucker dialed in. I'm going right towards it, and right as you go to grasp your hands around it, it barrel rolls, tucks its wings in, and slips between your grasp as it goes darting straight up, then behind you, somehow underneath you, and then either left or right, and you're not even sure which direction it went. Gone. Because he rolled a
Are there
natural
any
20.
other birds in the
Hell
area?
yeah.
There's plenty of other birds, but there's none that are glowing.
Okay, well, I just want to try. I want to catch another bird because I had an idea while I was catching this bird. And I'm gonna try to make it work.
Do it.
Okay. That was probably a good start. Okay, this one's a 5.
Today is not your birdie day.
Are there any birds left in the area, or have I scared them away?
Double
Yeah,
bogey.
they're basically gone. The birds have flocked away. They're terrified of the enormous prey bird that's in the sky trying to grapple them.
It's still early, right? I want to settle. I want to sit in a tree until the birds come back.
You have to move a bit away from camp to get to a tree, but you can.
That's,
No problem.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's like 250 feet away. You
Okay.
got it. All right, we'll come back to you.
As the evening starts to roll forward and we're getting the camp set up, fire and all that stuff, if at a point I notice anybody going to like talk about guard or do guard, I just want to be like, do not forget, I do not sleep.
You don't sleep. That's
I-
handy.
No,
Imagine
my
too.
body goes into a sentry rest and remains motionless while I can see and hear as normal.
Where will you be watching?
Is there any point near the camp that's of any higher elevation where I have like a good general view of the camp?
Yeah, you could get
I
above
nudge in.
on the
I
hill.
nudge into.
Go ahead.
I nudge into
Echo.
my brother and I say, "Hey, yeah, I want to have a conversation with you. So just tell them you're going to be looking everywhere, all the time."
I will look everywhere. If you are confused for what I mean, I want to like 360 the top of my body.
That's good. You watch up here from the. So I guess you're going over the top of the cave mouth.
Yeah, so I can
Looking-
just see
Yep.
down. Yeah.
And you can see over the hill, up and around. You
Yeah.
watch up here. We'll watch down in case something comes from up from the cave.
I just give like an enthusiastic thumbs up, and I'm just gonna walk up there and go into my sentry pose, which is the like arms straight up and out thing, like the Da Vinci diagram. Like it, just my resting position is full spread.
That's fucking terrifying. Imagine coming out of that in like medieval times, just like
It's fucking almost 8 feet tall too. Just...
Don't think we should go that way, lads. Why? That fucking thing.
All right, what are you trying to say?
I don't trust Adrian terribly well. I feel like there might be signals being sent out for us to be taken over. I don't know for certain. She seems desperate. Desperate to be with us. But desperate to be with us for what? I want to keep my eyes on her.
I understand. So what you're saying is she's a woman.
And then I think about it for a second. No, yeah, precisely, yes. I don't, yeah, exactly.
Noted. I will watch. I'll make a mental note to try to make any of their movements would be kind of the priority of what I'm scanning for.
Okay. I mean, you could see them if they come out of the cave. Easy enough.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see in here normally. So if any but if I
Yeah. If
had-
they, if
had
they
one
come
of-
out of the cave, you'll be all over it.
all right, cool.
We go with them in the cave.
Okay. So as you
head down into the cave. Edrin looks at you like, told ya, keep your pickle away from me. And deer nip as well.
You don't have to worry about my pickle. I grew up in the Marshall Institute, and you know what that means.
No, I don't know what it means, but I know I don't want a dwarf male in here. We come in here to be away from you.
Fair. I have a couple of questions, if you don't mind. It's all very suspicious you come up across our party. Just a couple of questions. Look, I'll lay down my arms.
What is so
to
suspicious?
bit.
What is so suspicious about a couple of dwarvish ladies who know the area, have been around the area, who hear a massive explosion, and hear massive screeching and wailing from dying purple worms coming to check it out? What is so
Bill, you
suspicious?
tell me that you're separated from your clan. I have more questions about this, that's all.
Alright. Erling, will you also be forthright with your relationship with your father? And why it is you're
Really?
so concerned about where he's at and what he's doing?
I'm more concerned about where he's at, in that I want to avoid being where he's at.
What are your questions?
What is your clan?
The Hill Coyotes. Not coyote. Coyotes. Coyote is what them damn mountain dwarves say. The Hill Coyotes.
And why are you no longer with him?
Because they no longer exist.
What happened?
A lot of things. Slow at first, and then quickly. Then all at once. You would go missing here and there. Every month, 2 or 3. And then all at once, we're set on by ravenous trolls. They must have come out of the swamp. We noticed the swamp road had been getting bigger. Never realized the reason that might be getting bigger. Because some force was making it bigger. Because that's what it wanted to live. It didn't want to live in the forest or the hills. It wanted to live in the swamp.
Is the size of this swamp increased?
I don't know. We've moved a long way away from there.
So it's just been you and Ternip.
That's
For
right.
how long?
At least 2 years.
How far away are you from the original clan of the Coyotes?
100 miles. 200 maybe. We just keep going. We settled here about a year ago. And just make big circles around the area. We stay in the plains, mostly away from the forest. I'll be going to that forest with you. It'll take us a couple days to get there. But I'll be going to the Everwood Forest. I'll take you there, as I promised. And you'll be giving us the money.
Yeah, of course we will. We will give you the money. Tell me, how confident are you that we will find this bow? It means a lot to the party, probably more than I've let on to you.
I can bring you to the forest. I can take you to the areas where I know of the oldest trees. It may take us a week or two looking around at the different trees where the old ones are, but if you know what you're looking for, maybe we find it. If not, maybe we just see some old trees.
I will tell you this, we will give you enough money, regardless of what happens. If it's all it done, we will give you enough money to make your way back over to a dwarven settlement. You do not need to live like this out here.
Thanks. We tried that once. It didn't go so well.
Perhaps it's a discussion for a different time. I really wanted to know your
Perhaps.
genuine.
But I don't think Deernep should be around for the discussion.
Noted. Okay, I'll leave the cave. We will be protected for this evening. Rest up. Then I'll leave the cave.
All right.
Trolls.
I see him coming out of the cave, right?
Yep.
I just lean down and I'm like, did you warn them about the 2 other spiders?
No, I did not say anything about the spiders. I thought they disappeared.
Yes, but in the cave, when they disappeared, they also reappeared. But I am sure it will be okay. And then I just kind of lean back.
I yell back into the cave. If you see some spiders that are showing up, just come back to the top of the cave. Don't get bit. Okay, thank you.
Hey, what is he talking about? It's fine. It's fine.
All right, I'll sit outside of the cave and kind of keep watch until sundown and go to sleep.
Okay. Hilda, are you doing anything?
Mom, he wants to know if Hilda's doing anything tonight prior to going to bed.
Sorry, I had to change, Bubby. No, not really. I mean, I'd like to know if there's anything that medallion makes me feel or sense or anything.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay. Other than that, no. I'll just take the rest of the short rest to give me a full night's rest.
All right. Anybody else? Reverie, you're still doing stuff, right?
Yes. Do the birds return?
There are some other birds that come around.
Okay. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself,
Yep.
and I want to see if I can sneak up and grab a bird.
All right.
Micah, come roll this for me.
I think this is a good one. This is a good one for you, buddy.
Nat 20.
Yay! Good job, Micah.
So you go running up. You waiting in this tree. You see a flock flying over you. You dart out just in a moment. Go to just with both hands grab out, trying to get at least one of them, and you come down and you have 2 birds in your hand. One in each hand.
Trying to get 2 birds stoned at once.
They look identical.
You're just birds, yep.
Cool. You're my friend. We're gonna play. Bye. I just tossed one off. I keep holding the other one. Nope. Like I want to pet it, be nice to it, like see if I can get it to calm down. So I'm assuming it's a little bit.
Yeah, it's trying to escape. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll an animal handling check.
It's cool. It's cool. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ah! The guy just flew everywhere. That is a 13.
It's not freaking out so much anymore, but you get the sense that it's probably still going to dart if you let go of it, but it's not actively struggling against your hand.
So I want to keep my hand on it, and the other hand just grab a little bit of rope. I want to like wrap the rope around the whole, like where an armpit and a bird would be around the wings, so it's not interfering with the wings, and then under the neck.
Okay.
All right, and then once I have that, I want to hold it like a bridle, and then we're gonna take off flying together. I just want to fly around, holding the bird on the rope.
Even though you don't need it to fly, so you're just like flying. You're flying in tandem with it while just sitting on it.
I wanted to get used to the rope. How big is this bird compared to me, by the way?
It's the size of your forearm, so it's small. Like it's a swallow. Like it's small.
Cool. Is it an African
African or
swallow or
European?
European swallow?
I knew you were gonna fucking ask. Eventually, somebody was gonna ask.
Okay,
it's,
so we're flying
it's a
around.
Regnesian swallow.
That was the only appropriate answer to that.
Does it make this seem like kind of used to us flying together?
Does it what? I'm sorry.
Does it eventually seem a little bit used to us, like it's accepted the fact that we're flying together?
It might. It won't happen in one day.
Yeah, that's cool. Do I think it's happened already? Is it like flying without trying to dart off in random directions as I'm holding the rope?
Not really. No. No. It's
Good enough. All right. I'm talking just like we practiced. Let's fly over, and I'm trying to like guide it towards the camp.
yeah. I mean, it'll go with you, right? Because you've got it on a rope.
Cool.
So it's like a real crappy Chihuahua, you know, that just darts over here and then darts over there and then here.
But you still have
and then
control.
behind, right? Like you still got it, and it's not hard. It's just bring, 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 bring.
As we fly close enough to, like, I want to fly like about 20 feet from the camp, maybe 20, 30 feet up in the air. Hey guys, check this out! In large.
Oh, does that enlarge the rope around its neck?
Yes, it does. It says, if the target is a creature, everything it is wearing and carrying changes size with it.
Does that mean you also get bigger if you're riding it?
No.
No, because I'm casting it on the thing.
You just lose control over it.
So
No, I'm still holding the rope.
Yeah, but
now
how
I'm
big
trying
does
to
it
fly
become?
As we fly.
Yeah, but
it
how can
doubles
you
in
hold the
size.
rope?
So it goes from the
Oh, okay.
size of a baseball to about, let's say, the size of a basketball.
Oh. I'm hoping it's going to be bigger.
Doubled.
Double.
Yeah, but as far as your hands are concerned,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
okay.
huge. It's huge compared
So
to
I,
you.
so I yelled, hey, everybody, check this out. Now I'm trying to look like I'm riding it.
Roll.
Does it appear like
another
he's
animal
riding it?
handling check with disadvantage because it just got freaked out that it's much bigger all of a sudden.
Okay.
Does
right
it,
here. Roll
depending on this, I
It'll
need
depend
to
on
know,
this.
yeah,
Yeah,
as I
roll
said,
them both
I
at the
need
same
to know if it looks like he's riding it or if it's trying to kill him.
Yeah, right.
That is a 8.
It does not look like he's riding it. It looks like it's trying to pull him all over the world.
How high is it?
About 20 feet.
I want to run and jump and activate my Giant's Might to become 28 feet tall. Or, sorry, let me
14.
15 feet tall. So I want to run, jump, and then become 15 feet. And I want to, just smack the bird to the ground.
go roll a natural one.
Yeah, right? I kill Reverie.
I need you to roll an acrobatics check.
Or athletics?
Nope.
Damn it. This one. 18?
Beautiful. Reverie, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
There's a saving throw. Okay, roll the big one, yeah. Roll it. Roll it. Make it roll. There we go. Ooh, wow. That's 21.
Beautiful. So, right at the last minute, as you're showing this, you're like, "Oh, awesome! Echo's really into this cool little trick that I'm doing. Maybe he's not as into it as I thought he was. I should really let go of this rope." Right at the last second, you let go of the rope as the bird just gets volleyball spiked into the ground, and just blood and feathers just into the small crater in the grass on the ground.
You killed Birdie.
How dare you?
When I land.
Like, the way I picture that in my mind is he initially started like
That's how Reverie
flabbergasted,
sounded.
You killed Birdie, and then his voice like raised in pitch. How dare you?
When Echo lands just goosh on the ground, he immediately points up and is like, "Are you okay?"
No! You killed my ride!
How dare you?
I killed the giant creature that was trying to murder you. You are welcome.
Can I how long does this spell last? I'd like to go start dissecting the giant swallow.
Up to 1 minute.
Yes,
Assuming
it's
I
still
take
big.
concentration.
So if I separate the meat from the bird, does it just shrink back after a minute?
Only one
Yes.
way to find
No, it
out.
shrinks back immediately upon separation.
I would like to start dissecting the breast of this bird. With the javelin, because I don't have a knife for some reason.
Echo, feeling as confused as he was in the cave, goes and sits back in his sentry position, just like waiting for a new day.
As
Lilith has been just dead asleep.
just
She doesn't need to sleep this long. She's just done with today.
zonked the whole time. Yep. As you start peeling off pieces of the bird, they just reduce in size as they're coming off. And eventually a minute passes and the whole thing reduces in size.
I get bummed
So
out
now-
about it.
So now there's
but
a
I still take the breast from the bird, and I make hors d'oeuvres out of it, finding tiny sticks in the ground and offering them to my compatriots.
I would like for you to roll a survival check. See how well you cook these bad
Alright.
boys.
Everybody gets food poisoning.
For the aesthetic, there's now a tiny bird carcass in a rather
11.
large crater.
Oh, right.
It's an 11.
Yeah, anybody who wants to try it, it doesn't really look good. And anybody who tries it decides it doesn't really taste very good either. A little on the raw side. Pretty gamey. Chewy. Gross.
It died while while I was having cortisol just pumped through its system. Probably not great.
You see Reverie look at his little piece and he like does a little produced flame and cooks a little bit more. Goes, "You were a much better steed than dinner."
Alright. Is that everything everybody wants to do?
Reverie, do you want to make a little cross for him? We could bury the rest.
What's a cross?
Yeah, it's a marking that something has died and you cared about it.
So like confetti.
Little bit, little less colorful.
That's boring then.
Okay. I throw him in the fire. Not Reverie.
No.
The bird.
Yeah.
Question.
Yep.
And this one isn't meta. Hilda, you hid the amulet. You
Yep.
can put it on, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
And the amulet, yeah, the amulet's like under your shirt, correct?
Yeah, I put it completely away so no one would see. Made sure it went on without anybody seeing.
Also, I want to go talk to Reverie.
Okay.
I just want to walk over to Reverie and be like, Reverie, I did not mean to kill. Correction, I very intentionally meant to kill the bird. However, the parameters that I was operating on was that it was trying to kill you.
Well, doesn't everything?
Try to kill you?
Yeah. Is that not how it is here? That's how it is in Feywild.
No, in my experience, most encounters result in death. That is an accurate summation. However, did you make the creature get larger? I have seen you and Lilith do this before.
Well, yeah. How's he gonna pull? He was like this big. How's he gonna pull me if he's not big enough to pull me? Come on.
I understand. So I have the ability to make myself larger. But then you have the ability to make my larger self gargantuan.
Or, and hear me out, reduce.
Yes, you could also cancel
No.
it
I
out.
actually like tapped you. I tapped you on the leg and cast reduce.
So you're 3.5 feet tall, or yeah, three.
Well, no, he
three
has
and a
to,
bit.
if he doesn't want to do it, he has to roll a Constitution saving throw. I believe. It's
26 pass.
Yeah.
yes. If the target is unwilling, it can make a Constitution saving throw. 26
He touches me, and I'm like, nobody makes me feel small since I was a child.
You're missing out, because look, you can do stuff like this. Reduce. Now I'm like 1.5 feet tall.
Look at me.
Let me see. I would like to take
You gonna commit genocide? The genocide spell?
No, I wanna prove the disadvantages to being small in my head. So I want to take my bedroll blanket and try to scoop him into it.
I would like for you to roll a grappling check, and Reverie, I need you to roll a dexterity. Or, yeah, is it acrobatics? It's acrobatics. So, athletics check for you, Echo. Acrobatics for you, Reverie.
17.
26.
You are bedrolled.
Am I swaddled?
Basically. you
You
become a
see-
fairy
you see
burrito.
Reverie-
You become a
You
fairy
see, Reverie
burrito.
like initially struggles for a second. He's like, "This is oddly comfortable. This is oddly comfortable."
You say comfortable, I say vulnerable. And then I just want to like make a bunch of really awful like different animal sounds that I've heard throughout my life. So like lions and other random shit, like shaking the bag. Like
You see, Reverie like slowly falling asleep like it's a lullaby. It's just like being home.
and then
And as
if I
he falls asleep, he like loses concentration and so expands.
oh, you're still small though, so it wouldn't be. Yeah.
Like 2.5
So
feet tall.
when I realize he's asleep, I'm just gonna go like roll him out of the blanket next to the fire, just like, and then I'm just gonna go to my sentry post, and I'm also gonna look at my bedroll, like contemplating why I have it.
Good question. Who am I kidding?
Because you bought it from the general store, and it was the Explorer starter pack. That's what it was in there.
Get your light on and use it, buddy.
I never use it.
And then that's everything I'm gonna do for the day.
Hilda, as you drift off into sleep, you are dreaming of the moon and the phases of the moon. And each time the moon changes its phase, every night a piece of the moon falls off and smashes you into the ground.
Okay.
Each piece that falls off, smashing you further into the ground. And then it starts cutting into your limbs. Each time the moon changes phase, it's just like a slot machine just checking. Up at the top, a piece falls and smashes into you. Goes up, a piece falls and smashes into you. Goes up again, a piece falls and just cuts off your leg, cuts off your calf, cuts off toes. It's just torturous, terrible feeling the whole night. Pieces of you eventually just your essence is still there in one spot, but there's just pieces of you laying all over the place. And wolves are coming and picking at it, grabbing the flesh, running off to the sides with it. Just a horrible, awful, terrible feeling the whole night. Lilith,
Sounds terrible.
in your sleep, you walk through a portal.
Me?
Very same portal that you walked through as you came into the material plane. Except you don't step foot into the material plane, you step foot into another plane. And it's hot here. It's painfully hot. Everywhere you walk, feet are burning. You try to fly and then head feels like it's on fire. There are awful, terrible creatures moving everywhere all around you. coming closer and closer to you, and every time they get closer, you get hotter. And when you feel like you're boiling and you can't get any hotter still, more creatures come closer and closer to you, and it feels like you're still becoming hotter and hotter until your skin is just boiling and bursting, and the fluids are just coming out of every orifice of your body. You're just boiling alive. You step back through the portal, get into another plane, and in this plane, it's cold. And for half a moment, it's relief until the bite comes, the bite of the coldness. Every bit of moisture that had left your body seems to be rushing back in and crystallizing into your skin, chopping at different parts of your muscles and your bone until you shatter and fall in pieces into the ground. Your sleep is terrible, awful, miserable, painful, just nasty. And as you guys awake from your long rest, Lilith and Hilda, neither of you are rested. And that's where we will end the evening.
Heck yeah.
Guys should take some melatonin.
In a
Mom.
time scale, though, like, when did it happen? Because, like, I only need 4 hours. I feel like they were doing a ton of shit.
Yep. You're right. It was about, if you had to put a time on it, it was about 1 hour of your rest that was like this.
So she did get a full rest?
No. Oh, I mean, she rested. She was asleep for that time, or meditating, rather, for that time. But she is not rested.
I'll be right back. I gotta go tuck in luncheon.
All right, buddy.
Tell her good rolls.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, right.
I'm stopping the recording now. Okay, bye.